Going live. I have no idea if clicking that in this actually works. It would appear so. Clicking the go live button in OBS does in fact make it go live. Interesting. Okay. Well. Oh, and the Discord's gone out. Pretty good. Hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, I hope I pronounced this right. Didi Kiki Ferrolo. Good to have you. Deadly Mouse, hello. Hello, everyone. I decided to get a slightly early start because I was literally just sat here in front of my computer. Wasn't sure what to do. Hey, boss. Hey, Mine. Good to have you all here. El Marzo, good to have you here as well. Ilya, Sinless, God, everybody's here today. Damn, picked a good day to stream apparently. Yeah, getting a slightly earlier start today because I was literally just sat in front of my computer doing nothing as it were. So I thought, hey, might as well get started. I was going to put on some background music. Perfect. Hey, Chloe, Pyro, hey, EP, goodness me, everybody's here today. Wow. Damn, okay. That's interesting. Oh, Voltage said he can't make it, but he hopes it goes well. Thanks, Voltage. Hello, Trophy. Okay, seriously, everyone's here. Wow. It's nice to have you all here. Really good times to be had. Saf Helix, hello. Hi from the EU. Nice to be able to catch one of your streams. Nice to have you here. It's always nice to have someone new. Not a Sunday night for me, so yeah. I mean, I think Saturdays seem to be the better streaming day if I can help it, so... Just cooking up a brand new build inspired by a banger of a song. Yes, a song from one of my favourite movies of all time. Thank you very much, Meaning. Scooby-Doo is a national treasure. Hello, Amorphous Bob. Good to have you here. We all want to see you make something playable out of the useless Slayer form. It's not useless. Well, it's not going to be the main focus of the build, but it is a part of it, at least narratively. You'll see what I mean as we get into it. But, I mean, everyone has a very poor opinion of Slayer because of how it was on release. Which it was absolutely terrible. In fact, it was outright bugged to be weaker than it should be. But now, it is way better. I've personally tested it. I've made a build around it since it's gotten some of its buffs. It's had even more since then. It's way better. I'm just doing my evil dirt run today. My guilty conscience is being pulled very thin. Yeah, exactly. I'm nobody here. I just recently found your channel. You seem nice. I'm more of a Pathfinder than a BG3 person, but your build idea is nice. Thank you, DD. It's really nice to have you here. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to come and join one of the streams. I have given Pathfinder a go, or at least one of the Pathfinder video games. I need to get back to it. It didn't immediately grab me, but I definitely want to try out the system a bit more. Hey, I happen to see... Oh, hi, Heralda. Hey, I happen to see your Fire and Lightning build, and I was struggling to figure out something for Will, since I don't like Warlock much. Yeah, I think it works alright for Will. Well, if you don't like Warlock much, this stream may be a bit, I don't know. Let me guess, it's a Virgil build remake? No. Oh, you guys are going to like this. We'll give it a couple more minutes for more people to join us. We did start a bit early before we get really into it, but we'll get started with character creation in a minute. No, it's not a Virgil build remake. I do need to remake some of my older builds. A couple I'm planning on remaking is the Fist of Talos and the Fang of Tiamat. This music is a bit loud. Might just turn it down. Wanted to try having something a little bit different in the background. To be honest, evil playthroughs limit a lot of your loot. Well, this isn't necessarily going to be an evil playthrough either. You'll see what I mean. And for the record, this is not going to be a standard playthrough. This is going to be a very cheated speedrun just to kind of get all the stuff we need for Act 3 so I can make this video on Monday. Hell, if it goes quickly enough, I might be able to even make the video on stream. That could be funny. I just finished a Dirge run and it was quite fun. Yeah, I agree. Dirge is super fun. I haven't done an Evil Young run yet. This should be fun. Well, again, this isn't really an evil run. You'll see what I mean when we get into it. And it kind of is a Dark Urge Redemption run as well. But the problem is, and you'll see what I mean, is like with Dark Urge, is like, and this is kind of how this build is meant to work. You see, with Dark Urge, there's a problem, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I prefer playing Dark Urge if I'm going to play Baldur's Gate 3, because it feels like I have a bit more of a connection to the in-game narrative. But there is a problem with it in the fact that there is only one instance where you're actually forced to do something by the Dark Urge, and that is when you kill whoever you end up killing at the beginning of the game, whether it's Alfira or someone else. The rest of it is... you can just basically say no, and I think that's a problem. I think there needs to be a kind of playthrough where you have to roleplay a bit, but a playthrough where You play as a Dark Urge who genuinely wants to be a good person, but can't in certain situations. Which is what makes this build, in a way. So that's kind of the plan. So we're going to be doing some interesting stuff, I think, with this build. Pulling out some mechanics and such that I don't normally use, like obviously Dark Urge specific stuff, as well as maybe some psionic powers as well. We'll see. I finally started doing the Guilty Gear builds. The hardest one for me will be Bridget, Brisket, Basket, Buckshot, Bridge, Backlit. I have to play Guilty Gear again. It's been a while. Bug, Math, Buff, Finder should really have a high entry threshold. Hi, Hobo, am I late? No, Jeremy. In fact, you're early. I'm early. We're all early. Yeah, I'll be honest, I expected it to be saving throws all throughout the game, so it was kind of disappointing for me. Yes, exactly. But I kind of want to roleplay it in the fact that, like, with this build, it's like, okay, yeah, you're playing as someone who is, like, a Dark Urge Redemption character, but at the same time, when it comes to things, especially maybe, like, when the Butler gets involved, Scleritus Fell, that's when you start to lose that control a bit. And as such, you will do things that will be evil, but at the same time still be good at your core, right? That's what I'm thinking. Now, again, this stream isn't necessarily going to be me going deep into the roleplay aspects of this now. This is stuff that will more come up in the video. This is just me getting ready to make that video. Bridget Biscuit. Oh, it's a Guilty Gear reference. There's this one character named Bridget, but they get named like 50 different things. It's just a joke. Hello, Zephyros. Don't you have to kick the squirrel into the tree? Peak evil, by the way. That could be like a minor thing of like, oh god, what have I done? Speaking of finishing runs, I did a Gif Yankee Armored Monk build. Ended up dumpstering Raphael. He didn't get a single turn. Yeah, I mean, that Gif Yankee are good monks for a reason. Hey, Geraldo. They should have made Dark Urge only playable on a single save mode, because then it would be truly tempting to choose those options, because you wouldn't just be able to do watch and then hit reload. I mean, that's what Honor Mode is for, I guess. Honor Mode Dark Urge would be really fun, especially as a first time. You're customizing your Dirge or using the default? I'm gonna customize. We love Brisket. Hi, Alice. Good to have you here. But anyways, since a few people are here now, and I've been sat in the menu for a while, we're a bit closer to the original start time, I'm gonna jump into it. Hi, Rogerson. I decided to abandon my neutral evil run because I realized I did almost every quest as a good guy, because otherwise I wouldn't get any of the OP weapons and armors. We're still going to be getting OP weapons and armors. Trust me. Let's start a new game. We're going to be playing on Explorer just to make this a bit quicker, but obviously when I actually make the video, I'll swap the difficulty up to Tactician as I always do. Hello, Soy Sauce. Good to have you here. We're getting some battle music in the background. They only got names Brisket and stuff by newcomers from recent games. We were gay for Bridget for 20 plus years already. Didn't they officially? I don't know. I'm not that into Guilty Gear, but didn't the most recent Guilty Gear game confirm that Bridget is transgender now? Which is brilliant. Don't get me wrong. That's pretty much how the character probably should have been for a while, but I don't know, I haven't heard. I haven't really played it. I just know there was a lot of like memes about the name. That was all. Hello. Does the Slayer form count as a polymorph? Does that mean it could be used with the ring from the Ox and the Corvette token / amulet in this build? I think so. The Corvette token is a bit weird anyway, because it just gives you the Featherfall effect regardless of whether or not you're polymorphed or in wild shape. She is? Yes, thank you. That's what I thought. Officially is trans? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, and she is an icon. Good. That's what I thought. I just couldn't quite remember, because I'm not really into the whole Guilty Gear scene. Love her, yeah. I mean, seems like a fun character. The yo-yo thing. I really like the combat style when I saw the... Yeah, she's a trans icon. Brilliant. Right. I might change the background music, actually. This is a bit too action-y for what I kind of had hoped for this. It's a bit too involved. I'm going to get, like, a medley. Hold on. You have to let me know if you can, like, hear my typing really aggressively. Let's see. There you go. This should do the trick. Something a bit more chill. There's rain noises in the background, but it'll work. Okay, so let's get into it. Fully. Did we just start? What's happening? Fill me in, gang. I just got off work. Hi, Morrow. We did just start. Yes, we're literally just about to make our character. So, obviously, playing Dark Urge. Now, as I'm kind of building this character, I want to see if you guys can pick up kind of who this build is based on, because this is based on a pre-existing character. Dark Urge Redemption build. In a way, yes. Play loading screen music? Maybe. I think the most obvious build would be a mix of Barbarian and Fighter, but that's a bit boring. Isn't that what I made my Dark Origin build back when I did the Origin build series? I still have to do a proper one with Storm Sorcerer, but that's not going to be today. Yeah, I'm torn between making this build a human or a tiefling, because tieflings would get fire resistance, because this build is going to have a bit of a fire theme. Yeah, I did. That's what I thought. Yes, because this build's going to have a bit of a fire theme. So I'm tempted to take Tiefling for Hellish Resistance, specifically Zariel Tiefling to get things like Searing Smite as well, even if it's just a once per long rest thing. I'm guessing it's either Orin Savarok or a different Ballspawn? Nope. So Tiefling could work, but also Human could work as well, I think. Just because I could make the appearance a bit closer to what I'm basing it on, but I think Tiefling would be better overall for like the actual stat stuff, because here's a fun fact about Slayer. If we are going to be focusing on the form, racial bonuses carry over, so we would actually get the Tiefling's fire resistance while in Slayer. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not sure what others have played, but my Evil Dirge was a base look was for Barbarian Rogue Fighter. Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought worked well for the character. I went for more of a bleed build focus. Hellboy? Not quite. Not quite. I think so you're building my pastime as an arsonist? Maybe. Yeah, I think Tiefling will work for this build, so let me try. I just got to put like chat somewhere where it's not too in the way for me, because I've got to get to all the menu stuff. In fact, maybe I'll put you guys in the top left for a minute while I do the customization stuff. I've also got some modded looks on that I probably will be using, if I'm honest. We'll see. Wood Elf for movement? We could go with something like that, but I don't think we need the movement. I think we'll be pretty movement based. Flameblade? We're not going to be using Flameblade for this build. I'm thinking it might be a two-handed weapon build. Something like a great sword. Trying to see if there's like a good face that I have here for what I'm kind of trying to go for. It could work. Do you have to choose your Tiefling type before customizing appearance? Yes, because watch. What happens if I go back to the sub-race selection? It resets the look. So I have to pick it beforehand. So that's why. Yeah. Move you guys back to the top left. Holy shit, that means you can get Halfling luck as a Slayer, among other stuff. Yeah, passive buffs, I think, do work. Put us over his face. Hold on. When I hope... yeah, because when I have... No, you see, so what you guys see is what on stream is different to what I see. So you guys are in the bottom right, and you'll stay in the bottom right, but I have the window that chat's being read from, being shown, on my screen. So I have to move that window around. But you guys will always be in the same place. So... Hello, Camo. Jack the Ripper charismatic killer type was my dirge. Yeah, that's a pretty good build. And hi, Chapter Master Raldoran. Good morning. That's a hell of a name. Good to have you all here. But yeah, Slayer's does get the racial bonuses from, yeah, and I meant to be a Zariel Tiefling. Totally forgot to change it. Don't you dare move me, put me back. Nah, I will move you as I see fitting. You will never even know. Making like a smoother face. That one might work. We'll have to see once I kind of get into it a bit more. Let me change the skin color. Tell you what I think is greatly underappreciated when making tieflings is actually just giving them like a closer to like human skin color. There is an NPC who has it in the game, and I think there's actually a lot of like room for like interesting designs, kind of making them look a bit closer to human, but that's just me. Hello, Bucky's Knife Flip. Good to have you here. Made my dirge a slasher movie villain. A champion thief, Gulok, sneak up on target, crit them, and then fear everyone. Yep, I made a Dark Urge build that was a kind of Michael Myers inspired for Halloween. Sad that console doesn't have mods. Yeah, I mean, you will eventually. They've said it will happen. It will probably be a different kind of like basis for mods. It'll probably like you won't just instantly get every mod that like is already available to PC users. It will take time, but it will happen eventually. Eventually. Trying to pick a good face here. My first dirge was basically the default dirge. My first dirge was actually a tiefling as well, but it was a very different vibe than what I'm going for here. I'm trying to pick a good face. This one looks okay. Patch 7, yeah, well, they're saying Patch 7 is going to add official mod support, but not official console mod support. There's a bit of a difference. Actually, like more human skin for tieflings, but more unique other features, yeah. I might go with this face, just for the sake of this. I can re-edit the face a bit more for the actual video if I want to. I don't think I need... I do want some facial scars, though. I do want a scar kind of on this cheek here. I think there is one that'll work. Let me see. That's a bit too much. There we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. A scar right here. We definitely want a slight beard as well. It's a bit much. There's like a lighter version of that. The only problem with the beards is that they don't exactly adhere to modded faces very well. So if I find a beard that works, I might just have to change the face a bit. Let's mutiny the stream? What do you mean? Well, run's over. The character's disappeared. That could work. That... Let's see if there's one that actually adheres to the beard a bit better. Maybe. I kind of like the way that one looks, actually. Or this one. Oh, actually, I'm feeling this one. One more little look. Yeah, you know what? It's going to be this one, I think. It's kind of like slightly evil squint. I'm excited for Artificer, personally. Yes, I'm really looking forward to Artificer. Also, I'm sorry, the chat seems to be scrolling really quickly today, so I apologize if I miss anyone's messages. I'm going to try as hard as I can to read everyone's. My first dirge was a Shadow Monk Gloomstalker. I mean, that's a brilliant... We're gone? What do you mean we're gone? What do you mean you guys are gone? No, you guys are still there on the OBS, unless I'm missing something. I blame Larian for no Brachus Artificer companion. Oh, I wouldn't blame Larian for that. They weren't allowed to use dirge stuff. Unfortunately, not dirge stuff. Tasha stuff. Hold on, I need to get a picture up of this dude's face because I'm trying to make a facsimile of somebody. I need their eye color. What's their eye color? I'll tell just by looking from here. The hair's going to be the trickiest thing. I mean, you guys probably can't see. Okay, it's like a bluish color. Bluish. Okay. They're more like, probably less of a demonic blue. Slightly lighter than that. Kind of like that. A bit. Yeah. Sorry, I'm missing so many different chat messages. I apologize. I'm going to scroll up a bit. Hello, Shadow Murtag. Part of me just wishes Slayer either had more utility or just a bit more oomph to make it much more tempting prospect. Yes. Hello, Jake. Wild Magic, Barb, Elements Monk. Since monk spells work while raging. Yeah, that's a fun build. That was my Karlach build. Sean Con Zombie. Dude, I love your videos. I'm so happy to join the Discord, but I'm waiting until I finish the game for the first time to avoid spoilers. Full-time work makes it hard to play through, but in it 3. So happy to have you here, Sean. Great to have you. Zephyrus West, we're still here. Yeah, I'm really sorry if I'm not reading chat as much. There's a lot of people here today. Right, so I'm thinking, yeah, the kind of bluish eyes here work really nicely. I might change the skin a little bit to make it a bit darker. Just because I kind of looked and this doesn't quite seem dark enough. Yeah, something along these lines looks about right. It's not going to look like anything like the person I'm trying to replicate, but we'll see. Let me just have a look at the hair that I've got. You're going to see some wild hair options for a moment, because some of these are like pulled from like Final Fantasy games and such. I mean, case in point, literally Sephiroth. And they've disappeared again. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think anybody's hobos out here making a canary. Almost, yeah. I don't think anybody's guessed the character I'm kind of basing this on yet. It's not going to be like a mate. What the hell? I didn't even see there was like a ponytail on that hairstyle. Well, that one's close. But it's got the long bits. Oh no, we are Final Fantasy now. You're getting closer. That's a bit too much. Maybe it's something like here. Oh, that hair is very close. Dude, I want these hair options. Yeah, the Iron Ball. Yeah, I mean, I've played Dragon Age Inquisition. Unfortunately, it's the only Dragon Quest game I've played. Not Dragon Quest, Dragon Age. My apologies. Oh, no. Speaking of Septhi, I actually made a Septhi build to complement your soldier build. Interesting. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Well, that's awesome. I like that. Maybe something along this line would be closer? I'm just going to Google Final Fantasy characters. You might be there a while. Probably not that. Let me just double check the hair actually on the character for a minute. Oh, you know what? That's close. That is close enough. Either this one or this one, probably, because the hair is a bit longer. But Dragon Age Inquisition was flawed but fun. Dorian is love. Yeah, no, I played it so long ago. Honestly, it deserves a replay. It always goes up really cheap on Steam. I should really do like a PC playthrough at some point. In before Kingdom Hearts? No, this isn't Kingdom Hearts. I mean, a summoner build themed around Shin Megami Tensei would be fun. I've tried. I wanted to do a Arcane Trickster wizard build that was like kind of based on Persona 5, but I might lean more into the actual Shin Megami Tensei kind of inspiration. You look like a Durplanter from Final Fantasy XIV, but horny. Is this based on a Crisis Core character? No. I am an Inquisition enjoyer. Yeah, I really loved it. In fact, it was probably one of the first kind of like big RPG games. Is it the tattooed guy with a red bandana? Not a red bandana, no, but there is tattoos involved. But not a tattoo that we have in this game. Obviously, an Ultra Fight to Kayana 2 character. That is a name. One of my first builds was attempting to recreate Joker from Persona 5. Ah, yeah. I liked Inquisition. It was a bit slow at first, but you gain influence a lot faster than you think when not rushing it. Yeah, I mean, again, it was my first kind of, like, big RPG game, kind of similar to, like, games like this. I mean, if we're not counting games like Skyrim, and I think they're very different beasts overall. Okay, so the Tiefling thing... Okay, for the people who are trying to guess, the Tiefling thing is not a part of it. The Tiefling is just to put our own Baldur's Gate kind of twist on the concept. I think getting this hair is probably going to work, actually. I think I'm just going to go with this hair. Zack Fair. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Maybe we could go for, like... Let me just double-check the character look again. No, the beard is definitely right. It's as close as we can get. Modded Skyrim is life. Yep, my 1,000 hours will certainly... will certainly agree with you there. Definitely not that. I think we're close. I think maybe if I adjust the... Is it that guy from Final Fantasy 15? Nope. Nope, not Noctis. If it was Noctis, we would not be building a Tiefling. I've attempted to make a Noctis build before with, like, Eldritch Knight mixed with the Dark Displacement gloves. Clive Rossfield! There we go. Deadly Mouse has got it. Yes, I am building a character based on the protagonist of Final Fantasy 16. Hence the fire theming. And the Slayer form. I think it'll start to make a bit more sense now. Human, fire resistance, beard, scar across the left cheek. Yeah, I think people have figured it out now. So let me go back to... Where is the scars again? Because we can't change, like, kind of... Ah, that's why. Not Sharon. No, not Sharon. The one I didn't play. Who? Final Fantasy 16 was a friggin' amazing game. Just the fact that it was landlocked to PlayStation 5 was the problem. But once it comes to PC, which it is coming to PC with, like, a complete edition with all the DLCs in that, play it. Flip and play it. I was about to get eject. How many mods? Yeah. I might put a little bit of eyeshadow on just to kind of give some darker coloration around the eyes. Just a little bit. Very, very faint. Like the thing is, if you want to give, like, if you're ever playing a game with, like, character creation, and you want to give, like, a character's face a bit more depth, even if you're playing, like, a dude, or whatever, get a bit of eyeshadow on there, and just make it very, very faint. It just adds that little bit of, like, darkness around the eyes. It gives the face a bit more of a 3D feel. That is my character creation tip. I always do it. I just add a little bit of eyeshadow around the eyes, so it's barely noticeable, but you'd notice if it wasn't there. You see how light the face looks? And now with a little bit more, it just gives that bit of coloration to give it that 3D feel. Sony Strikes Back, yeah. I was dragged away from my computer. What did I miss? People guessed who I'm making. Looks like Arden from 15. A little bit, yeah, Camo, a little bit. But anime-ish character with black hair is kind of just at most Final Fantasy characters. Demon transformation, fire magic, and a two-handed sword. You're making Herald Herald of Zotli from Age of Conan. Maybe. Hello, Shadow Motag. I'm waiting while biting at the bit for that PC release. Yes, it is worth it, trust me. And I think, while the game did have some issues, I think that mods that the players' community will make will absolutely fix that up a bit. I've only actually finished Final Fantasy 1 and 4. Interesting. I want to do a 6/6 Eldritch Knight Arcane Trickster. I've tried it. Unfortunately, they both just kind of bring each other down from what would originally be solid builds otherwise, because you're just not getting the spell slots. I want to make it work, but I don't think it would be a 6/6 split. Yeah, eyeshadow makes everything better. Wish we could give nail coloration too. Yeah, just a little bit of that would be nice. I kind of want to go for like some more minor horns. I think these ones will look nice. Especially, and one of my favorite things to do with the tiefling horns, if I can make it like kind of like a more of an ashen black with like a bit of a flare on the tip, with like a bit of an orange flare, looks really, really nice. Just to kind of like a bit of a faded orange, if I can kind of make it a bit darker. Yeah, there you go. It kind of gives it that like pyro vibe. I always struggle with tattoos and face paint. They look good on every OC except my own. I tend to find with face paint, if you're using the face paint, less is more 90% of the time, right? Like, you get something like this, which can look good, but I tend to find that it works a bit better if you turn down the opacity a bit, so it kind of just shows through. So it's not, like, so bold that it just overrides everything about the character's kind of face, but you still get that little bit of extra detail. It's the same with the eyeshadow. You just got to play it. Like, because you see here, this looks more like now, like a more subtle, like, kind of branding, rather than, like, a full-on face tattoo. And the fact that it's faded over time can, like, add something to the character's kind of story. Like, you wonder what that means, what it used to mean. Or even having something as simple as, like, for example, if I go to... Where is it? There's like a... Yeah, this one. This looks like writing. And you can see where, like, the scar kind of meets the tattoo. So it's like, did they try to, like, kind of carve it off or something? Like, was it, like, a brand? Was it, like, a mark of some kind that someone else put on them? Like, that's the kind of thing... Like, when you make a character that you just, like, and you want to give them an interesting visual design like this, don't just slap whatever on for the sake of it. Like, you've got to find what that meaning is for that thing. I know it sounds dumb, and it sounds like I'm kind of telling people how to do shit, but that's just my philosophy for this kind of thing. But yeah, that is... I'm going to move you guys back over here. That is kind of the character design I'm going to go for. It's meant to be, like, kind of, like, inspired by Clive, but not, like, actually a, like, 100% simulacrum of him. It's just that the narrative that I'm going for with this build kind of matches his own. Not gonna lie, I've been dying to make an Eberron build, but honestly, it's difficult to get the theming across, in particular the religions of the setting. And Eberron's more technologically advanced, right? It's a bit trickier to do that. I'm also enjoying Final Fantasy II more than I thought I would. It's just really annoying to have to grind for some late game spells to catch up to the early ones. Yeah. I mean, I haven't played a lot of the older Final Fantasies, but I've been meaning to. I've played 16, 15... I've played 14, but I'm still in A Realm Reborn. I'm not a huge fan of MMOs. 10 I've played, but I haven't finished. I've played the entirety of the 13 trilogy because they're my favorite Final Fantasy games. I know it seems weird, but they're the ones I grew up with, so opinions are opinions. And then I've played 7 Remake, but I've not played the original 7. No, it's good advice. I'm glad you think so. Right. So, as I said, I want to make this build a Warlock, and I want to go with the Fiend subclass, because I want to go with a bit of a fire theming, and I'm going to pretty much go all the way in Warlock. In fact, there's no multi-classing in this build. This is a straight level 12 Fiend Warlock, because it's going to give us a lot of things that I haven't actually shown off in video yet. It's going to fit into the theme really nicely, and we're going to get a bunch of equipment and extra abilities to augment it even further. That's kind of the plan. Just name him Lice Orangefield. Hobo's discovered visual storytelling. Congrats, Mr. Zone. I mean, yes, but I'm talking about it in the case of, like, when you sit here in a character creator and make your own character. Like, it's not something that you think about, but people always say, like, oh, why does my character look weird in the game? It's like, you just have to think about why each thing is what. Like, I know it's basic visual storytelling 101, but sometimes people need to be reminded of that. That's all. For Final Fantasy games, my advice is the older the better. It's not always... I can see what you mean, but that's not always true, in my opinion. I think some of the newer games definitely have a lot to offer. I mean, 14 is the biggest game ever. It's just... Again, I'm not a fan of MMOs, so it's not my cup of tea. Man, I wish there was a mod for Clive's hair. Yeah, I think you'd be surprised, though. Like, you get Final Fantasy or, like, other kind of, like, JRPG hairs put into this game, and they just look so out of place, and you realize how ridiculous a lot of them are. We get Haunted One background, fine, and yeah, we just need to make the stats now. Go for a 17 in Charisma. Because we're going to level 12, I can see us only needing... I mean, this isn't going to be the final build, I'm just kind of putting stuff down quickly. But I'm thinking an Ethel's Boon might be in play here for this particular build, because I'm thinking there's at least 1 or 2 feats I want to get with the 3 kind of feats that we have. Definitely Deception, perhaps. Arcana, maybe. Yeah, I think that's good. Am I alone in not liking 8? I've not played 8, but I don't have an opinion on it, really. Okay. We spent long enough in character creation, so let's go... I'm not going to name it anything crazy. And we'll randomize the Guardian. Because, again, this is not a serious playthrough. Oh, wow. That's actually a really good-looking randomization. I'm honestly impressed by that. Okay, let's go. Everything past 9 is kind of eh. I disagree, personally. I grew up with the post-9s. But I can definitely see why... Because the problem is, like, after 9, and I kind of 10 and 11-ish, that's when the split started to happen of, like, the different gameplay styles coming in and all that. So I can see. I personally think 21 is both underrated and overhated. Overrated and underhated. Or, like, basically, like, every Final Fantasy game is either the best thing ever to the fanbase or the worst thing ever to the fanbase, and there's no in-between, and there's people for both sides for each game. That's just Final Fantasy in a nutshell. Steel Guardian, good to have you here. Always nice to see a few names that I don't immediately recognize. Although you may have been here before. It's been a while since I've had a big Baldur's Gate stream. I don't do it as much anymore. Oh, I've got the voices off. I always have the voices turned off when I make videos, because otherwise you just get people talking in the background all the time. I will take a deep breath, shake my head, and start anew. Right, so... I haven't done things this way in a long time. I'm about to show you how I used to make videos. I mean, there's a video already on the channel about it, but this is how I used to do things whenever I would just, like, start a new game to make a new character. In the past, shall we say. I'll put all of... Oh, I can't move you. That's right. Hitting the butt, this thing. Right, and then we'll go... I'm just kind of organizing my inventory here. I recently started watching you. I really like your videos. Well, thank you. It's nice to have you here. Oh, I didn't select our cantrips. Whoops. Ah, well, we'll change them later. How's the stream going? Hi, Voltage. Glad you could make it, even though you said you couldn't, unfortunately. We just finished making our character 20 minutes in. We got into a bit of conversation, but the rest of this is going to be very, very fast-paced kind of gameplay for the most part. Don't need that. Right. I'm going to get the equipment right off the bat. So, tutorial chest. I want this. I want you on the floor. I'll probably want you. I'll probably want you. Citizen's backpack, dresses and shirts. No, I think we're good. I don't think we'll need the elixirs either. Okay. Yeah, plans got cancelled? Oh, well. I apologize, I'm happy that you're here. It's always nice to have, you know, long-standing community members hanging around. I remember one of my friends made Dwayne The Rock Johnson, known as Dwayne The Shock Johnson, a storm sorcerer, and his guardian was Vin Diesel. Isn't Vin Diesel, like, actually, like, a massive, like, D&D nerd? I'm pretty sure he is. Anyways, so, immediately right off the bat, I'm thinking... what would be a good weapon for a build like this? Because I've not actually planned any of this ahead other than the fact that I know I want the Slayer form and I want, Warlock levels. Just Warlock levels. He is, yes, I thought so. Finally able to watch your stream. Hi, oh, I'm sorry if I butcher this. Homem Tortu? Sorry about that. Really glad to have you here. Lots of new people in the stream today. It's really, really nice. Thinking about FF21 was peak when Sephiroth did that kickflip. It was a weird crossover between Final Fantasy and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. It's a shame they're not making those games anymore, really. I mean, I know they made the remake of the original games. It was like stellar, but they haven't really made like a new one, I guess. Recently started a playthrough with a friend cosplaying Revolver Ocelot. That's awesome. Unfortunately, the only Metal Gear game I've played is 5. I need to play the rest. But until the remake and like the ports come out, it's a bit inaccessible at the moment for me. What would be a good... Oh, I know what I should grab for, at least for a starting weapon. Hold up. Where is it? What's it called again? Yeah, it is Luis. Duke Ravengard's longsword is always a good pick for Warlock. Yeah, but I don't think this character would kill Ravengard. So, I mean, I would probably have it as a suggestion if people wanted to do that, but I'll pop it in the inventory. I'm just going to grab a bunch of weapons for now, and we'll go from there. This is my build-making process. Throw shit at the wall until it works. Metal Gear Solid 2 is peak, 3 is fun too. Yeah, I need to play them. What do you use to have all the items? Hi, Nera. Mods. I use mods, because I'm very fortunate to be playing on a PC that can run this game. Let's see. I need, like, a great sword. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Like, a decent great sword that looks cool. What's the name of the great sword that... Because these are in alphabetical order. What's the name of the great sword that you get from the tutorial boss that's on fire? I forget what its name is. Do you have to kill him for it, or is there a cheese to get it without killing him? There used to be a cheese to get it without killing him, but they patched it out, so now you have... Now he has to be dead. Which sucks. Because it validated a lot of my old builds for being good builds. Everburn. Thank you. There it is. Everburn Blade. That would be a good starting weapon, and we can kind of build up the rest as we go. Because I can summon this chest at any time. But something like the Hellfire Great Axe could work. I mean, any half-decent greatsword would work. The Soulbreaker... Probably less so on this build, because we're not a GIF, but we'll see. Command Drop still works? Yeah, Command Drop still works. They didn't patch it out, it's just really difficult, I believe. No, so what you used to be able to do with Duke Ravengard, and I have tested this, in order to get his longsword, what you could do is during the prison escape sequence in Act 3, when he was in the player's control to get him out of there, you could make him drop it on the floor, or by throwing it, but they patched it out. It's straight up not in his inventory until he's rescued now. The Infernal Rapier? The Infernal Rapier is actually another decent option. Again, I'm kind of looking more for like kind of two-handed weapons here, like great swords and such, and like axes, because like the Hellfire Great Axe is a good one. But I'm gonna skip past this now. We've kind of got like a good starting weapon, I would say. Oh, I do also want the where is it? The Drakethroat Glaive, to give it a fire buff as well on top of that, like to make this a bit more powerful. Pick it up and leave camp, then come back and they don't aggro of you. I and my dad have done it with both Act 3. It might be because of console. Wormling Staff with the Fire? Drakethroat? Yeah, I'm grabbing Drakethroat. I've got Drakethroat. I'm just a fencing nerd who likes rapiers. I'm just a big sword guy. I like big swords, and that is my fatal flaw. That's just me. Scroll down. Right, so for the hat, it can be either the Helldusk Helmet, Birthright, Diadem could Arcane Synergy could also work in the early game. By the way, did you guys know that there's a repaired Headband of Intellect in the game that will set your intelligence to 19? Yeah, that got cut. Probably because it was a bit broken. If I recall correctly, you can't use two-handed weapons for Pact to the Blade. You absolutely can. Done it plenty of times. That's just a tabletop thingy. You might be thinking of Hexblade. Pact to the Blade works a bit differently. Halberd guy here, we're eating good in BG3? Yeah, exactly. Now for the armor, we get up to medium armor, if I'm not mistaken? No, we only get light armor. Okay. That limits us slightly. But we can definitely make that work. We can go for clothing as well if we take the mage armor invocation. But I could see something like... What could work? What could work? The obsidian laced robe would be fun to kind of stack on with the other stuff. We can go with something like that for now. Yeah, Hexblade's what you're thinking of with the two-handed restriction. Yeah, because with Pact of the Blade, you can summon two-handed weapons as well. Let's see. I mean, obviously there's also, in the very, very end game, if I can find it, the Hell Dusk set. Which would obviously work for a build like this, but that's like the very end game stuff. Put it over there. Oh, there he is, in his underwear. Infernal Robe? Maybe. But that would be... I don't want to, like, kill party members, though. That would work, but I don't want to kill party members in order to get it. Elegant Studded Leather could also work. Ball List Armor would obviously fit in quite nicely. Again, just picking up various options for us to use. I mean, I think that looks friggin' awesome, but... Yeah, Elegant Studded Leather could work. Isn't Gortash's coat closer to Clive's look? Oh, this is... I'm not going to, like, try and 100% recreate Clive. Even though you are correct, that's not the goal here. The goal was just... Because the character that I'm building, like, their actual, like, kind of character arc is inspired by Clive, but we're not trying to recreate him one-to-one. This is just inspired by it. Cindermoth Cloak feels extremely appropriate for a build like this. Don't need a shield. Right, rings. Rings. I could see Ring of Arcane Synergy working. I could see... Hey, oh, hi, Nave. Good to have you here. Would Ballless be any good since it only does piercing damage? Well, then it depends on if you want to go with the Rapier. Like, again, this is all where the people who are building this would build it how they see fit, right? It's not just about how I'm building it now. It's how people can build variants of it. Because most of the comments I get is like, oh yeah, I did this build, but I used Vist instead. And I'm like, yep, that's the point. You change it to how you want it to be. What did I miss? Who's Clive? The protagonist of Final Fantasy 16. Hello, Sean. Good to have you here. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You could use Giant Slayer. Yeah, we could use Giant Slayer. Although Giant Slayer, I will quickly point out to you, if I could just find it, it's Baldurin's Giant Slayer. Yeah. Where is it? Baldurin's Giant Slayer. Yeah, I'll quickly point this out though. It's most of its power is based on strength, which we won't have by default on this build. So the most you're getting out of it is the fact that it's a +3 weapon. But I'll leave it there just in case people want to use it. But yeah, good point. Let's go back down to the armor and such for now. Ah, you've lost me. Hope the build turns out good. I mean, I think it'll be okay. It's just going to take a lot to kind of get it to where we want to be, because we need to get a few things throughout the game. Yeah, cannot be blinded, +2 to saving throws, attackers can unlock critical hits, and we gain immolating gaze. That's probably the best kind of option, because I want to get a lot of fire abilities from our equipment if we can as well. That's kind of the plan. My great uncle, he's called Clive. Interesting. Yeah, it's terrible for Pact of the Blade builds. Yeah, unless you can get like a potion of like Hill Giant Strength or use the Gauntlets of Strength. Doesn't really work. What ring could we use? Killer Sweetheart's always a good one. Guaranteeing a critical hit's always nice. I've just realised my mic was muted the entire time there. To say... yeah, so to answer Mike's question, you can get, like, transmog mods that, like, hide things, but there's no direct fix just for the tiefling tail clipping. I'm sad you can't buy the Gauntlets of Strength from Halsic anymore. No, you could just steal them and then tell her to go fuck herself. That's what I do. Self-immolation ring for more fire stuff. I'm not really focusing on the heat mechanic because I personally think it's a bit shit. That's just me. I don't like the heat mechanic in this game. I think it's... Well, I just said I think it's a bit shit. I'll put it there in case people want to focus on heat. It might remind me to talk about it later. Mage's friend. I'll slap this on for now. Again, none of this is final. I'll come back to it later. I'm just making sure... I kind of like After Death Do Us part, but it's bugged, so you don't get, like, the downside, which I actually think kind of takes away from the point of it. For those of us who don't know Clive, what's the feeling and theme of the character? Long story short, guy who is very, very good. He's a good boy, raised by a very shitty mother who basically preferred younger brother over him because younger brother could turn into Giant Firebird. And Giant Firebird was really, really powerful because it was supposed to save everybody from invading armies and other people who could turn into other insane things. But the problem is that they didn't know that Clive, older brother, could actually turn into different fire-based thing, but fire-based thing was so powerful that he couldn't control it, so he ended up accidentally killing Firebird brother, which made everyone hate him. He was an outcast, got enslaved by a neighbouring nation, and then was able to escape, and boom, the game starts. So long story short, Clive is a very, very nice guy who has uncontrollable urges to kill, and has a large theme of fire. Sound familiar? Edgy fire, actually all elements later puppy boy can transform into a demon. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, please. I kept out the spoilers when I gave that description. All of that happens within the first, like, hour of the game. Seriously, it's great. Oh, so pretty similar to my uncle. Oh, Sin, you make me laugh. Anyways, I'm just going to pick some stuff for now because we've been here forever. Where's the Helldust boots? Because we already know I'm taking those. Because fire teleportation, come on, why not? But I'll grab the boots of... Well, we'll grab the evasive boots as like an earlier game option. I'm just grabbing random crap for now that I may or may not use later. And obviously I'm going to want the Helldust gloves as like part of the final kind of build-ish type thing. But there'll be early game options as well. Again, I'll figure that all out kind of towards the end. I kind of want to get on with the actual playthrough now. I get way too distracted. Oh yeah, here's another piece of cut content. An amulet that increases your sorcery points by 1. Really wish that was in the game, unless it's been added, and I'm not aware. Base semblance. Oh, I know what I want for this build already. The Spellcrack's amulet. Because I always recommend that for Warlocks. Especially in the middle of combat. Right. That is everything we need, other than the die, which I want. So I'll need to resummon the container. Now you'd have to name the build after Sin's uncle. Well, I can change the name when we respec later. Maybe I'll make the character's name something along those lines, and it could be like a little in-joke. Let me pull... Oh no, the die that I'm after isn't in here. I'll grab the boring die pack, because maybe that'll give us something good, but I was just going to go with like the typical black and red. I have to walk very slowly up here now. God, why did they cut all of these cool items? Don't. There's both an axe and a shield that return to you when thrown. And I'm like, the Kratos and like Captain America builds are right there and I can't make them. You know what I mean? At least not the way I wanted. Oh, hell yeah. And I might make the cloak all black, actually. Just to kind of tie into that. Oh, see, that looks too black now, but that'd be fine. And then we'll just go for the black and red on everything else. Just again, as a simple look for now. I'll refine it towards the end. There you go. Pretty basic look, but it'll get the job done for now. Oh, and I wanted to do the Drake Fruit buff, didn't I? But that can wait until after the Nautiloid, because it'll get reset anyway. They removed the pack sword from the game. Remind me which one that is, boss? Final Fantasy is just Sin's family story. Uncle Sin has a ring to it. Uncle Clive the Slayer. I'll just name him Uncle. There was a pact-bound sword. Oh, okay. You have to remind... I mean, because there is, like... You can still summon the pact weapons, I think. My very first Dirge run was just my tab with a different background. I abandoned that playthrough after being made to kill a certain NPC. Right. Yeah, some people really don't like the Dirge playthrough. I personally love it. There is a fairly decent mod for Cap Shield. Yeah, but I'm trying to avoid modded builds for now, still at the moment. Obviously, other than, like, the cosmetic stuff, I want to avoid mods. Not getting us? No, because, again, this is, like, just kind of a speedrun build. I will be getting Scratch, though. Do not let me forget to get Scratch. That's very important. Right, so, very quickly just gonna bonk this person on the head. Right, level up. And then if I Eldritch Blast. Alright, we're level 12. Hey, Dex! Just got here after a session. Hello, everyone. Hi, Dex. How was your session? What'd you get up to? Alright, now we're level 12. Let's just quickly do something with that. Get Scratch ASAP. Yeah, that's the plan. Because in one of the big things about Final Fantasy 16 is that you constantly have a dog companion, and they are the greatest thing ever. Right, what other spell can we grab that's good? Probably Hex would be nice. Definitely want Agonizing Blast, and definitely want... Do you want Repelling Blast? I mean, again... Oh, no, that was the thing I was going to do with this build. I was going to get Spell Sniper and grab Firebolt. That was what I was going to do. So actually, I don't want anything to do with Eldritch Blast, really, because I don't want to use it on this build. That was the whole point. Totally forgot. I'll tell you guys in the Discord because it's a long story and tiring. Oh dear. Well, I hope it went well. Oh geez. Oh, like, oh god, I hope not. Well, I hope everything's alright. I ended up continuing that second playthrough and really enjoyed my Redemption Dirge. He's my main character, yeah. Now, yeah, Redemption Dirge, easily my favorite. I can see Devil's Sight just being very useful in general, and Beguiling Influence? No. Mask of Many Faces? One with Shadows. Armor of Shadows in case we decide to use Clothing later, maybe? Wait, is this different than Mage Armor? Wait, what? Invocation Armor of Shadows. Protective shadows surround you, they increase your armor class by 3. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just like, why is it worded that way? That's so strange. Hi, JP. Good to have you here. Tell you what, I'll go with Beast Speech, because then we can talk to animals. Oh god, yeah, why didn't I think of that? It's the same as Mage Armor, it's just 3. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why it's worded weirdly. Right, back to the blade. Definitely want Scorching Ray. We get Searing Smite at this level, which is nice. A little extra flavorful attack. What have I missed? We're making a Dark Urge build, but we're kind of speedrunning the game. To get Slayer and stuff like that. Right, I was going to grab Spell Sniper. It doesn't matter what order I do this in. I'm just going to do it now before I forget. I was going to get Spell Sniper on this build to allow us to use Firebolt with our Charisma and also have an increased chance to critical hits, because like in the game there's like a ranged kind of like fire attack that you just can like passively use. So I want to use it. Ooh boy, it slowed down? What's happened? What's happened? Is the stream good? Oh, I've been dropping frames apparently. That's interesting. The connection is not good. Hold up. What's going on? Let me check the stream health. It says it's good. Yeah, there might be some dropped frames here or so, guys. I apologize if that's the case. Everything looks okay on my end. Yeah, let me know if anything goes wrong with the stream quality. We did get another spell at this level. All good here, looks fine to me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What would be a good kind of spell to grab? Oh, I'll just grab Misty Step because it's quite useful. What class are we doing? Pure Warlock. With Fireball. We get another Invocation. Again, none of these I really care about, unfortunately. Oh, we'll grab that for now. We get Branding Smite at this point, which is nice as well. And what other spells do we have? I'm going to change out Hex for... Oh, I thought there was another fire spell. Why did I think there was another fire spell? I will grab Counter Spell. Why not? I think it might be a bit more powerful. Now it's back. Or the internet. Ah, that explains it. What is this? A full Fire Warlock? Mixed with some other external factors. Yes. Yes, it is. We could go for Darkness if we wanted to do Darkness Devil Sight, but I feel like I've overdone that a little bit, especially lately. Hold person, command. I'm just going to go with some utility options for now. More spell level 4. Yep, so we're going to get Fire Shield here. Book of Ancient Secrets to add Ray of Sickness, Chromatic Orb, and Silence. Chromatic Orb has a fire variant, so I'll pick that up. Another fire spell, Wall of Fire. We'll go for an ability score improvement here to bump up our charisma. Spells, Flame Strike. Love that this is here. Minions of Chaos. Now we can summon a Fire Elemental. Yeah, I should have missed that, but like I said, this isn't the final build. I'll be remaking this at the very end of this run. I'm just kind of getting through things quickly now. So I'm not thinking about everything probably as well as I should be. Hold Monster could actually be a really good one for this build. In fact, I might replace something that isn't quite on theme with Hold Person as well, so we can have both. So I feel like that actually feels kind of nice on this build. No Eldritch Blast, you grab Firebolt from Spell Sniper? Yeah. We get a Mystic Arcanum at this level, in which we can grab something. Not entirely sure what would fit for this build, though, I must admit. Circle of Death, sculpt a massive sphere of entropic energy around a creature, devastating the target and all surrounding creatures. Flesh to Stone, Eye Bite. I'll grab this. It's just like a big fuck-off attack. Nothing. Again, I'm not taking this too seriously just yet. Must have dipped out for a drink, must have missed some info. No, never ever apologize. Asking questions is the best thing you can do. Let's see, what else can we grab here? Gaseous Form, maybe? Banishment, Blight. 2 Eye Bite, because my uncle kind of scares me. Sin, you're on a roll today, mate. Alright, just gonna go with that for now. No Eldritch Blast Warlocks are based, honestly. Eldritch Blast is kind of the most boring way to play, not shaming its fans, though. Yeah, I kind of agree with that sentiment. Yeah, we already have max charisma. Now, the question is, since we're using two-handed weapons, do we want Great Weapon Master? Or we probably want Elemental Adept, though. To be able to overcome fire resistance. In fact, yeah, that makes sense. I'll probably go with that. And then finally, Life Drinker, so that our melee attacks deal additional damage equal to our charisma modifier. I mean, it's necrotic damage, but it still works. And we do get to pick another spell. Oh, I don't know. Hunger Fadar. Sin, are you okay? I'm just gonna make Lae'zel a fighter really quickly. Just something very, very simple. Because, again, speedrun. God, why does Larian build their characters this way? Yep, Family Barbecue is still a few months away. Lots of time to prepare. Fun fact, by technicality, you can actually multi-class into your main class in 5e, so a 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1 Warlock is possible? Oh! But why, though? I mean, I guess there's multiple subclasses? An alternate fighting style. Let's grab this. I can't bring myself to make Lae'zel anything but a pure fighter. She's just too powerful. Yeah. I mean, 3 attacks is always going to be really strong. Might pick up. You know what? No, we don't have enough dex for that to work. I'm just gonna. I hate it when Larian gives things mini stats. Alright, there we go. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're playing on the easiest difficulty just to get through this quicker, so. Now, this is a lot of stuff for Warlock. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna take Eldritch Blast off my hotbar and put Firebolt there instead. Then I'm gonna bind Pact Weapon. Fiendish Resilience. Yeah, we just get a free resistance as well, which is nice. Right.
On my way.
Morning, Hobo. Morning, Fangton. Good to have you here.
Here goes nothing.
The biggest gripe with Larry on leveling system is we can't look at what we'll get on future levels. Just let me see the full class progression. I mean, yeah, I guess I can see where that would be an issue, but I mean, everyone would just use this the wiki, so we don't need to do any of that because she'll just be on the beach anyway. Alright.
We're nearing the...
Yeah, okay. So you cheated and Uber leveled. Yeah, because we're literally just getting to Act 3 while picking up some stuff on the way as quick as we can so I can make a build video on Monday. This is all this stream is me killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And hanging out with you guys, because hanging out with you guys is fun. And you can kind of see my build making process, although it is very different now, because obviously I just do it a different way now, all in all. But I need stuff that for this build that I'm making that you can only get by playing through the story, so that's why we're here.
Another fight. Let's go.
I could.
I'm coming for you.
Okay, mate. Kaboom! For real? Okay. Oh, let's use Hellcrawler. Okay. And I can also just give myself a resistance just cause. Let's gain a resistance to slashing damage. What's the mod you use to be level 12 right off the bat? It's called XP to... It's called 1 XP to level. Basically, it just changes like an ini file in the game settings to... basically just tell the game, hey, it only takes 1 XP to reach the next level. It's right there in the name. I could dash edge. Oh no, I can't dash now because I've already used my attack. Awesome, thanks. No problem. It's barely even a mod. You could technically just write the file yourself and just put it in the right place and it'll just work. But somebody just went ahead and did all the stuff for you. Which is nice. I don't know why I'm fighting this guy, I'm just kind of doing it because I can. And then we could get like a fire aura. This is kind of like the vibe I'm trying to go for with this build. Like just a bunch of kind of different effects and such all stacking together to just give you that really like kind of powerful feeling. I mean, look at this dude. Look at him. This dude is on fire. Like in a major way. How many times do I want to attack? A few. Just a few. Not that any of them are hitting.
Still breathing, despite everything.
And then I could go for something like Searing Smite here. Get a bit of extra fire. And I forgot its concentration. Whoops. Oh well. Executioner. Boosh. Wait, I shouldn't have been able to get 2 of those. That was weird. No, because the spell slots change. Yeah. What build needs Slayer, if you don't mind me asking? This one. Well, it doesn't need it, but part of the whole point of the build is to have Slayer because it's like kind of a narrative thing. You'll again, once I actually like get the video out, you'll see what I mean. And that's why I love the Spellcrags amulet on Warlock. Whose turn is it? Oh, it's those guys over there.
No time left. I must reach the helm.
Yeah, all right, Lazel. Don't get your knickers in a twist, all right?
Make way.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Fireball. Because I'm extra. Right, and then... Oh, we can just step over there. There you go. And we're out. Did I just see a bunny rabbit spell? Maybe. What's going on over there in the chat? What are you guys talking about? I've missed something here. I'm scrolling up. Oh, are you guys talking about that multi-classing into the same class thing? Try out. I mean, I can see you guys are having a discussion, but please keep it civil. That's all I ask. Okay. How long do you think it will take you to get Slayer? Now that we're actually starting the game proper, it shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't be too long. I'm hoping.
I'll feel like one later.
Yeah, because basically what we're going to do now is we're just going to speedrun to kind of grab a few things. In fact, I meant to do this earlier. There you go, a full spoon, a 20 charisma. Yeah, we just have a few things to do. And once we get to the end, I'll probably refine this a bit more. So, things I want to get now is... there's a few steps that we're going to have to take in order to get the Slayer form. We're going to have to go to the Grove. We'll grab Shadowheart, I guess.
Suddenly.
But these things are going to... But I've barely made a dent in it so far. Hopefully there's no... But you can call me Shadowheart.
Cool. And I'm just going to quickly level you up. We're just going to make you a standard healer, pretty much. About that, yeah, pretty much, EP, pretty much. I did that multi-class into the same class as a wizard who couldn't think of a major. That's funny. Right, healing spells, sanctuary, guiding bolts, aid, prayer of healing. Yep, just gonna make you a standard healer. Cantrips, sure. Again, just trying to get through this as quick as I can. Wouldn't it be cool if you got Slayer no matter what you did? Yeah, I think so. Again, I feel like the Dark Urge should be a bit more about like having not as much control over yourself as you would like, but not kind of how it works. Did you just explain the whole stream? Somewhat, yeah. Yeah, I think we get there. Divine Strike, so we go for you and you. And we'll also grab Flame Strike on this character too, as well as Contagion. And then cantrips are Produce Flame. We'll grab Insect Plague. It doesn't really matter what we pick here. We can get Planar Ally, maybe heal as well. Okay. What do I want higher? I like Constitution just so she stays alive. I've been thinking of an Eldritch Knight run, but I've seen mixed reviews about it. Can you explain more? If so, can you explain why and if there's a way to make it better? The reason people don't like Eldritch Knight is because you feel like you're getting two halves of different holes rather than like a full class. If you go all the way in Eldritch Knight, you're still a fighter at the end of the day. You just have some kind of like low-level spells. You basically to just somewhat augment the gameplay, but you'll feel like it's weak. But a lot of people feel like it's weaker overall than just getting something like what would you call it? Like the Battle Master maneuvers or something. But in reality, I don't think that to be true. Like, if you look at Eldritch Knight as a way of getting a lot of utility options, then what fighter doesn't want to have things like Misty Step, for example, or I don't know, Darkness if you get like the Eversight Ring. Like, you have to look at Eldritch Knight as a way to use utility spells to augment your fighting style rather than trying to be like a spell slinging sword master. If you want something more like that, then Pact of the Blade Warlock or I guess like the left-handed spell sword kind of would work as well.
I should speak up.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered.
I like how Demon Path and Pathfinder...
You can kill it, can't you?
I forget what this... Oh, Wrath of the Righteous makes you pass saves. Yeah. I need to play more of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I own the game. I just haven't really played it.
I saw you
Headbutt.
on the ship.
Headbutt.
Didn't I? Not.
Headbutt. Also didn't lock it in Swordsbard. Yeah, all of that sort of thing.
And to think.
Although I think each of those kind of have different things to them.
It has
For sure.
Well, yes, of course.
Especially when you run it with Abjuration Wizard. Yeah, my recent build definitely works. Right, Astarion. Level you up very, very quickly. I mean, very quickly. Because I'm getting tired of having to sit in this screen. Yeah. I prefer to use at least 3 levels in Eldritch Knight for throwing builds. Yeah, that's another thing you can do with it. It's kind of a utility that it has all its own, is throwing builds for sure. I've said this so many times, Trickery isn't bad. The only reason people bag on it is because it's on its abilities, but that's not the selling point. Its spells are really damn good. Yeah, and Divine Strike Poison is really good. Again, once you kind of know how to use it, it works out a lot better. Yeah, Phantom, you got a good point there. Like, Spellblades should be using magic to bolster their fighting ability. Absolutely. I did an Eldritch Knight gift once and dipped into Evocation Wizard. It was fun for a while. Well, my first actual popular video was an Eldritch Knight Wizard build that was a gift. The Psionic Warrior, for those of you who have been around long enough. I think that was like one of my first like 10 build videos. And for some reason, that one in particular just like skyrocketed. No idea why. Right.
Thing. Pull yourself together.
Fear and Pass About Trace on Cleric is so good. Yeah, Fear especially can be really, really good. Alright, we'll grab Gale. I'm not too worried about picking up like a bunch of different spells. Not a bunch of different spells, a bunch of different party members. I just kind of want to grab enough to kind of make a full party.
Anyone?
Yep. I'll just get a casual like plus whatever to this roll. That's like a 7.
But I know you.
Get Gale's hand. Nah.
I only assume.
Again, this is not meant to be an evil character.
We're most certainly going to.
Right, there you go. Alright, quick Gale levels. Quick Gale levels. Evocation, spells. We'll grab Shield and Chromatic Orb. Shield, Mage Armor, Chromatic Orb, Thunderwave, and Grease. Let's just pretend he is Joshua. Yeah, good idea. We'll grab these 2. I don't want Witch Bolt. I do not want Witch Bolt. Now for my Eldritch Knight, I want a Dexterous Warrior who can hop around the field and strike from close distance. Yeah, and you can get things like Enhanced Leap, Misty Step, all that sort of thing, and it really, really works well with Eldritch Knight. What's some good spells for you? Let's grab... I'm just going to grab whatever. Intelligence. Let's do this. Necromancer Gale. Sorry, I think the chat is slightly delayed for me because I can't always... I've usually picked things before people actually get their 2 cents in on what to pick. Like your cousin Joshua. Okay, there's no way you have an Uncle Clive and a cousin Joshua. That's too on point. There's no way. No mage hand this run. I'm sure we'll live. Once you get Slayer, aren't you pretty much on the evil ending? No. Nope. You can change that outcome. Knee pain is acting up, so I might have to turn in early. Have fun with the stream. Oh, sorry to hear that, Chloe. I hope you feel better soon, but thank you for coming regardless. And let's see. Grab Dominate Person. I just got the Mage Hand pun. Wait, that was a pun. I'm probably stupid. I'm moving too quick. I'm trying to move quickly and do all this at the same time, so I'm probably not going to get half of what you guys are saying. Let's change up spells a bit. Let's grab, instead of you, let's grab you instead of... we kind of got a good selection of stuff here, actually. I might take you off. There's like 80 people at each barbecue. Damn. Big family. What is Gale's class? Wizard? Yeah. Right, there you go.
What now?
Anything else doesn't really matter now. We've got a full party of characters. Now we're just going to blitz everything that we need to. We're just going to blitz everything that we need to.
You'll get rid of them.
Got a bit of deception going on. Hey, critical.
He's right. Let's go.
Enough gawking.
Alright, wait for them to leave.
Observe.
Make sure. I always try to remember to bind the pack weapon, but even though it's like permanent now, it's still like coded into my brain to just do it anyway.
But the careful.
Oh, mage hand. I get it now.
Kindness is weakness. Don't let her take it.
Such tiring mediocrity.
I
There you go. Right. Unless you accept being Baal's chosen, so Dirge can. Yeah, it's pretty handy. Yeah. Right.
I hear shouting up ahead.
Right. So we've got to go into the grove now.
but be careful.
And I want to meet Alfira just to make sure that that cutscene happens sooner. So we're just going to do this very, very quickly. Alright, Starion. What have you got to your name? For the record, these things that you see here, these are emotes, which I use for thumbnails. In case you were wondering. Gale's nothing like Josh, though. Yeah.
Get to the high ground!
Right, so let's see. Gale can go and Fireball. It's a good angle. Yeah, hit these three. This is what it feels like when you play a level 20 campaign, I feel. Just kill everything.
Come on. Can't stay.
Is Githyanki Astral Knowledge permanent too until changed? It's until your next long rest. The change that they made to Pact of the Blade is that people kept forgetting to put it on after each long rest. So they just made it permanent. And then if yeah, we're good for now. The Alfira scene happens after the bridge for Blighted no matter what. Oh, okay, but I think if you meet her, it happens sooner anyway. And I also want to make sure that I'm doing everything possible to make sure I trigger all the right cutscenes, because if you kind of speedrun through the game, you might miss getting Slayer because like you didn't trigger certain flags earlier on. It's weird. So I'm just making sure I cover my bases to kind of make sure that Scaleridus appears in every way he's supposed to appear. Just covering bases. And the other thing that we'll do is we'll grab Scratch, and we'll also grab what do you call it? God, that's a lot of spells. We'll just do that. We'll also grab what was the other thing I was going to grab? An angle one or two. Can't remember. Really, shut up. Okay.
My sickle and sword.
Hey, I never got a stream before, but I wanted to hop in and say I love your content. Thank you, Shorty. Really glad to have you here. Always nice to see some new faces. Well, new boxes of text, I suppose. New usernames. Nope, I ran a level 16 one-shot and bullied your players. Oh, jeez.
That was the last of them. Inside!
No, it's always after Blighted Village, even if you don't meet it. It's always after Blighted Village. Okay, well, won't bother going in then. Don't need to. We just need to go and grab, well, because we got Ethel's Spoon because I modded it in. What else do we need to grab? We want to grab Scratch. And then, yeah, we just want to make sure that we don't basically run too far. Pretty much after Blighted Village, basically, and after we get Scratch, I just want to take a couple of long rests.
Do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
In fact, just to make sure we can take long
That
rests.
is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
There we go.
You're just waiting, like a lovesick puppy. Short-term amusements are much
There we
less
go.
hassle.
Perfect. Now we can eat. What's the dog in Final Fantasy 16 called? Torgal. Torgal is the name of the dog.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
I wonder where they were going.
Alright, grab scratch now. Yeah, the game's events being tied to resting. Yeah. It's odd because I ended up missing a lot of things in my first playthrough. Hi, Scratch. Oh, I didn't use Speak of Animals. I meant to use Speak of Animals. Do a perception check. Let's say, watch me fail this.
You see a name.
Wait, did he just...
etched into the
Nobody
leather.
just tried to hit me with a D's nuts joke, did they? I don't know how.
The dog, convinced that you're harmless, he turns with a deep, heartbroken. The dog looks at his owner with the dog whimpers nervously, as if the dog sniffed.
Right, okay. Didn't need to use Speak of Animals, but I will cast it now just so that I remember. There you go. Perfect. And then we'll go through the Blighted Village. Because we need to do the Goblin Camp questline, I think. Anyway. Otherwise, can we not just go straight to Act 2? I can't remember. Actually, no. I shouldn't go this way, because if I go this way, they'll automatically attack me, but I can talk them down if I go the other way.
Looks like someone was intending to forge.
You wanted to say these balls? That's good, actually. Warlock Pact of the Blade works about refreshing unless it's one of those special bond items and you have to refresh it every day or you miss out on the extra bonus points, it seems. Oh, okay. Speak of Animals is weird in this game because it makes you worse at animal handling if you're a ranger. Yeah, that is a strange part of it, actually. I suppose when you put it that way.
Something's waiting up ahead.
Get over there! Surround him like!
Yep, I know you're there.
No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's or you turn.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Oh, really? Do I pass this? Okay, good. Just barely. There you go. Now they won't attack me. Let's go. Yeah, animal handling becomes useless when speaking of animals. Yeah, and I think what you're kind of getting at there is like if you have a high animal handling stat because of your wisdom, but your charisma stats are lower, Speak of Animals technically makes you worse at dealing with animals. So I can see why there's pros and cons to it. But my entangling shot DC? Yeah, exactly. Now, do we want to... I can't think. Do we just go straight to Act 2? No, because we're going to need to long rest a couple of times to get the Alfira cutscene.
Here we go.
And then once that happens, we get the Scleritus film cutscene. That starts our path down becoming the Slayer. So then we can go to Act 2. Then we can go to Last Light Inn. Then once we get the cutscene from Scleritus telling us to kill Isabel, we kill Isabel. Then we have Slayer, and then we can just go straight to Act 3. You can go through the mountains, I think? Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I'm just trying to remember if there's... Like, because Slayer is so particular, I'm trying to make sure that I don't forget any of the triggers, like, to get through. You know what I mean? See you in a bit, Sim. I always run non-save spells. Right, so, in theory... Ouch, yeah, I really don't want to kill Isabel. Yeah, that's the thing. But again... For some people, these it's meant to be a different type of run.
I'm so glad I found
There, perfect. Thank you to whoever said that. Hello, Alfira.
You can clearly let me
I'm sure we're gonna have a again, should have been a companion on a non-dirge playthrough, but that's just me. Right, we long rest. Want to select camp supplies.
You open your eyes with a lurch.
Why do so many people hate Gale?
You are not in your bed.
Seriously. I'm seeing what's going on in chat right now.
Stand above a body.
Don't forget Scratch. Oh, we got Scratch. Don't worry.
Body of her blood. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
Well, that went well. She's the main thing that I miss. Yeah, I'm not going to use inspiration for this.
In your skull will hold
Investigation.
you, let alone
There you go. You want to do that to lesbians, would you?
there it does into your dom, no matter the question flows.
It's for roleplay.
Are you really? Something where you don't have may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot you can tell if you're a fool. You wonder if
Yeah, there you go. Spycraft is one of the few reasons to take Ranger. Well, Ranger has a lot to offer, more so in this game than tabletop, I find.
She was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead. Why?
the worm in your head has never, and as the Inquisition departs.
Alright, cool. Right, so with that, we can leave. No, I don't want a long rest. There we go. I love Gale. I don't get the Gale hate. Gale is MVP. I could never kill lesbians, to be honest. No. And in most playthroughs, I wouldn't. But in this run, we might be.
Look at that beast. Seems almost too big to take flight.
Night Song is kind of annoying, but and DJ Shot is awesome. I mean, I can kind of see what you mean.
Our queen. Can we kill them?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, Shah's spear is so powerful. I really, really like that weapon.
And as
Right.
for you, tell me,
I don't know you, I
why
pose no
couldn't
threat.
I run you through this instant?
Because I have advantage and a plus 1d4 plus 5 to my skill check, that's why. That's why you shouldn't kill me.
You have.
Don't help them. Don't tell them a thing. We're dead.
He begins to move his hand in a quick flurry of gestures.
Huh, I wonder if I'll pass this. There you go.
Nothing even approaching a useful thought in that skull. I ought to just kill you.
What? Evil is the stronger choice, good is the moral choice? Yeah. And I think this game actually does handle that quite well if you're playing a Dark Urge. The fact that you can become so powerful if you're evil, but obviously most people don't want to do that, and you don't necessarily suffer for it, but you don't get all the power that you could. I don't know, I feel like the game does handle that kind of well. I just think there needs to be less full control over what you're able to do. Joshua Kirk Gale is the worst. Huh. Not gonna lie, when they had this scene played out, Alistair felt a lot of remorse for killing Alfira. I remember, because I did my my first multiplayer playthrough with Dawson, who you've seen on the channel a few times.
That toy of hers is.
Nothing. I swear.
Basically, I don't know what I just selected. Oh, okay. But basically, with like the multiplayer run, it was his first time ever playing Baldur's Gate, and I played as a Dark Urge in his playthrough. And when Alfira died, he got so mad.
All I know,
You worship Shah.
perhaps that might talk to me later.
Okay, there you go. Hello, Real Into Gaming. Why exactly is Divine Strike Poison good? Well, all of the Divine Strikes are good. It's just, about how you use them. Hey, there's the boy! Oh shit, what up? Let's grab him. Come here.
Hope you're keeping.
Oh my god, I'm finally able to catch your stream. Hi, Arc Shadow. Glad to have you here. Always happy to see a new face. What was your first build in Baldur's Gate 3? Mine was a multi-class with a thief rogue. It was a fun build. My first was a Pact of the Blade Sawlock, funnily enough. Just kinda how I roll. Oh, do I have to... Can I just bonk him on the head and get him to go away? Raphael, I mean. Can never do evil runs because Diamond Act 3 gear is too good and I really like Karlach.
For whenever thou
Yeah,
hast need.
I see what you mean.
There are many answers. Correct. No.
Cool. Thank you, Withers. Right. Go away. Oh! I wasn't actually expecting that to work. Oh, well. All's well and ends well. Big fan, love your build videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Arc Shadow. Poison is the worst damage type, though. Everything in their families are immune or resistant to it.
Just in time.
That's why you grab the Virulent Ring and make them vulnerable to poison damage instead.
You will not become a mind
Or grab elemental adept poison or something, if that's a thing.
There is I will keep
I never knew Raphael can show up in camp. Yeah, this is what happens when you speedrun the game. Poison is still a bad damage type? I guess so, yeah. Hey, Hobo, love your build videos, dude. Thank you. Oh, I hope I pronounced this right. Psych91, thank you so much. Again, always happy to see a new face.
Squirming, skewered, inapt your body. Why?
Right, so we're getting the Sclerotus spell cutscene now,
I followed
which
you
is good.
I found you. I cannot
Which
wait
means we're going to
see
get the
your
Deathstalker
acts
mantle.
of shameless barbarity.
There you go.
You don't sleep.
You got it, bud. Thank you.
Flitting between
So far, my favorite run has been one that uses your Chosen of Lathander and the Judge of Bahamut together. See, I love the Judge of Bahamut. It's one of my favorite deity builds. I think just the flavoring of that build was great.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness.
I was wondering if you'd make an Illithid / Cthulhu build. I mean, you made the Investigator, so why not make the big Elder God himself? I mean, I have a few, like, Psychic Goo Warlock builds already. I don't know if any of those work. I mean, the poison gear in this game is so good. Yeah, the poison gear in this game is pretty good. If you know how to use poison, it can work. And I've done a couple of poison-based builds already. Right, so we've got Scratch in camp, so that's good. Pet him. Leave. Right, this. And this. Right. And we're out of here. Love your Karlach 4 Elements Monk build, it's so satisfying to use. Yeah, another one of my favorites. Not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to doing the Johnny Run stuff with Boss and the Gang later. When do you guys normally play? Because whenever I see you guys play, it's usually late at night. If it wasn't for that, I'd drop in and say hi in the chat. But you guys always play so late. Usually when I see you guys in the Discord, you're always, I'm like in bed or something, and I'm just scrolling through my phone. Oh, you do? Where can I find them? I want to prepare for my next playthrough. If you're talking about the Psychic builds, there's a couple. There's the Shadowblade build. There's an old GIF build that used Great Old One Warlock. And there was one more. What was my other one that used Great Old One Warlock? Basically, just search, like, Warlock on the channel. You'll find a few. I haven't done anything that's straight up Call of Cthulhu inspired, though, but there's definitely stuff you could take from... When did I get one of these? Ah, well. Oh, Shark got one from the Divine Intervention. Okay. The Clown one, yeah, but the Clown one's not so much, like, Eldritch focused so much. Like 6 hours from now, boss? Oh, okay. Boss and the gang having so much fun together, working together on the Johnny Run. You've got the most aesthetic BG3 builds. I love it. Yeah. I'd love to be able to... Like, cause I think a lot of my... Wait, I don't know why I'm going this way. It's because I'm trying to play and look at chat. Probably can just go Goo, Crit Fishing, Goo, look, Eldritch Blast spam build. I mean, I would like to make, like, a... I don't know if... I'm pretty sure I've done, like, a fully fear-based Goo Warlock before. If I haven't, I'll be surprised. But that's what I would do for a crit... like a Goo Warlock, like, kind of Cthulhu-inspired build would definitely be something along those lines. Right. I need to kill these guys now. I think I can bite these guys, right? I can bite the corpse. And it poisoned me. I've never seen that interaction before.
Pawn to cleric 4.
Let's do haste on you. Do a Misty Step to get Anna out of danger a bit. Let's go over here. Oh, not enough movement. Let's just get Gale out of the way. Yeah, I'm gonna do more historic builds soon, Phantom, and an Amazon would be fun. I want to do a Viking and an Amazon, like as a duo build. I think that could be really fun. Another like kind of crossing over of the worlds. Should have bit Gale. It's always so interesting to see people's opinions on like the different characters, because some people just really don't like certain characters in this game, and it's kind of funny. Some radiant damage off there.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
How do you make it so your character, so you move your character with keybinds outside of combat? That is another mod. That is the Wasad movement mod that I'm using. I mean, the thing is like, that kind of movement is built into the game because of console. It's just not used in the PC version for some reason, but you can easily gain access to it with a quick mod. Can I... I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna teleport over here. There you go. Hey, I'm late. What are we doing? Hey, Raiden, good to have you here. We are working on... I'm getting a Dark Urge profile ready for Act 3 so I can make Dark Urge builds with Slayer and there's like... That's what we're doing. Because there's a build next week that I want to do that involves it. Gale doesn't need to do anything. Yeah, come on. Hit me. I want you to hit me. Boosh. 32. Just for attacking me. You fool. You imbecile. Right. I'm bolting you. We have advantage to hit now. Oh, I didn't actually do my full turn. That's interesting. Sure. If you go with a historical / myth build, Pen Facilia might be fun. Oh, do you want to elaborate on that? Because I'm not actually sure what that is.
Make it hurt.
Movement is one of the things that really bugged me in this game. I mean, apparently it's fairly standard for games like this to just be like kind of point and clicky, but I don't know. When I first did this run, when I first played this game, before playing with mods or anything like that, I ended up playing on controller just because I didn't want to have to click around to move. On a point of historical-ish builds, what about a Celtic-inspired build? Might even be able to weave Druid into it. Yeah, I can do something like that. I just need to make sure that my research is historically accurate. Because the thing is where the other builds that I did for the Fortune 4, they were a bit more like rooted in like kind of the more stereotypical things. So like a gentleman thief is quite easy to build for. You just kind of have to know the character archetypes. It's slightly more fictional. Samurai are so prevalent in pop culture media that the historical accuracy has become blurred. So it's a bit easier to make something that appeals more to the pop culture. And then the Old West gunslinger, I mean, again, that's more based on like the movie archetype rather than what the Old West was actually like, mixed in with a bit of magic. And the pirate, well, pirates were historical, but again, pop culture. Whereas you get into things that like Vikings and Celtics and more obscure historical characters, you kind of have to be a bit more careful as to not misrepresent things in a way. And while I do put a bit of a flavorful fantasy twist on my builds to kind of bring it into the game in a bit more of a seamless way, I also want to make sure my historical stuff is accurate. So, you know, I want to do my research first. And if anybody has good sources of information on how, like, the historical combat style and all of that, please put it in that thread that I made. On characters people hate, I absolutely despise Korga. I think everybody does. What happened to that one you used for the fake Alfira? You mean my video on fake Alfira? It should still be up, right? Unless it isn't. Hold up. Yeah, the video's still here. It's not gone anywhere. I don't know what happened there. Unless you're talking about the save file. In which case, it's gone.
I'll take that as a yes.
No, the slot, the video's still there. So what happens is I delete videos. Not videos, I don't delete videos. I delete my save files after a while to clean up the menus a bit. Because otherwise, I would just have too many. And it would clog up my hard drive, and making videos would be a bit trickier. Overall. Shadowheart doesn't need one. Astarion does. Gale's gonna die or something. Right, so we need ways to emit light. Should be fine as long as two of us have.
Well, in it.
Spare me. We've been... You see, I have this... What it comes down to... Just by that, I mean... There'll be danger involved. As luck would have it.
Right, I'm gonna...
Already primed to
Oh,
give me
you can have this.
what I need.
We're not gonna use it, I don't think.
A metaphorical demon. I haste the point.
Gale wouldn't be missed much. You do realize that if you don't recruit him in your game, he just ends your game at the end of Act 2, right?
My lord.
If we're taking on historical, does the gold rush count, or is that even possible? It depends if there's a solid character archetype to work off from that. If there is, I can make it work. But again, it's like taking the historical kind of archetype and melding it into a fantasy character, which is what I did with the Fortunate Four. Whereas I would have to kind of look at the historical combat style, make sure I'm not going to do anything that's offensive or goes against the culture, and then, from there, go on to that. Right, so we need to go to Last Light Inn. That's where we need to go. Sorry, I'm really sorry, guys. There's so much going on in chat today while I'm trying to play that I'm missing so many... that I'm missing chat messages, so I really do apologize. I like to maintain a solid flow of chat, but there's so many people here today that I really can't, and I feel bad. So if I miss your messages, please don't feel like I'm ignoring you. I'm really not trying to. For counts, you can do stuff from mythology more than history. One good inspiration in the actual game is Senua from Hellblade. Okay, I'll have to have a look at that. I do own Hellblade. I picked it up for like £2 one day. There's no shot, Gale. We just gave you something. There's no way, mate. Are you serious? 1 second, guys. 62 people, one of the biggest I've seen. I think the most people I've ever had in a single stream was 85.
I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become
I don't have anything yet.
Not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please.
I will do it in a minute, Gale. I have to get something first, you absolute...
Of course.
Yeah, please, just give me a second. Hold on. I can grab, this. Yeah, big stream. Yeah, so I apologize if I can't see people's stuff. But I know, Ilya, you had a quote saying it's good that I want to maintain historical accuracy. Yes, I am really, really trying to. Because I feel like if you're not going to maintain historical accuracy for, like, stuff like this, then there's not much point in doing it, really, because... Let's see, what can we grab that's like... Yeah, I'm just going to get him a bunch of shoes. Gale's a shoe man, he likes to eat shoes. And we could grab maybe... What's like a good... Yeah, mouse. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. That should keep him fed.
You'll have to speak slowly.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I...
Oh, we've got a problem. Why are none of...
Not conveying the
Why are none of the...
situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact.
Why are none of the things in my inventory counting towards his frickin' thing? This is not good. Oh no, what have I done? Have I broken something? I know the adamantine stuff works. I've used it before. What about... For mythology, druids are good. For history, there's a lot of fighter and barbarian archetypes. Yeah, somebody asked me to make Conan the Barbarian. I'm not that familiar with Conan, so I wasn't sure, like, how to build him accurately. They have to say Gale can consume this item. Oh, okay. Gale can absorb this item's magic, destroying it. There we go. We can give him the adamantine weapon.
What's on your mind?
That is most gratifying to hear.
There we go. Okay, thank you.
May I?
I thought I broke something with all my mods and speedrunning. Yeah, cool. Let's... Right, Gale. Much as I love you, mate.
What's on your mind?
You're gonna stay here.
The wisdom of that decision, but I'll be...
And we're gonna go grab Lae'zel, who is over here. Scale being extra again.
Gale is positively voracious. Well, it is.
Right, there we go. Right, off we go again.
Dark lady shields me. I can feel her.
Okay. Let us keep moving. Astarion, can you please pull out your torch? Can you please pull out your torch? Thank you.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Conan is Wildheart Bear, Gloomstalker 4 Assassin 3, one-handing 2 of the Finesse Longswords. Done, lol. Yeah, again, not that familiar with the source material.
I'll be keeping.
What? Oh! I did not mean to trigger this encounter.
Here, we're boss. Summon move.
Attack! I guess we're killing these guys. And the Harpers are not here. Okay. Astarian's gonna move first. Oh, we can use an offhand attack. Wait, can we bite this guy? Can we? Yes, we can. That's interesting. Then offhanded attack with the torch. Miss.
Work.
Oh, now the Guardian is shouting at us. Hellish Rebuke is one of my favorite spells in the game because at high levels you do just explode people. Just for attacking you. It's so fun. Kill.
Again.
I have no idea what triggers a Guardian to start talking to you and such. Like when you do combat, because it happens like a couple of times and then never happens again. Oh, did I hear that if you don't have Gale, Elminster will kill you? If that's true, I didn't know. That's interesting. Conan would canonically use a bastard sword, which is much closer to a long sword. Yeah, again, I don't know anything about the dude. Oh, right, I'm having to use the torch, because I don't have the freaking thingy out. Whoops. Oh, I can Spirit Guardians here. That'll be pretty devastating. There you go. And I'll just do a quick Sanctuary. Nefara has her camp clothing in Moonrise. After I looted all of her stuff, even her camp clothes. Yeah, it gives her camp clothing no matter what. So she's not nude in the cutscene.
You will die. The Absolute wills it so. For the Absolute!
What is going on?
Try something else.
Oh my goodness, shush, Emperor. I'm not in the mood.
Victory awaits.
Move out of the cloud of daggers, and let's start shooting again. Well, this person gone. I probably should have given these guys some equipment, but I honestly just didn't want to waste time on it. Maybe I will before we do like a big battle or something. Let me swap to... That takes an action, really? That's some horseshit. Okay. I'm gonna get a resistance to slashing, because I might as well. She was always nude and I play on TV. Not gonna lie, I really like, that was a weird laugh. I really like, Alfira's outfit. It's a shame we can't get it. Yeah, that was kind of the big things when I did my Alfira build. But I had to figure out, because we can't get her outfit in-game, so I was like, how do I justify that, like, we can keep up the illusion that this is Alfira, even though we don't have her outfit? And I was just like, well, when you murdered Alfira, her outfit got so mangled up that wearing it wouldn't have made much sense, so you picked up an armor, just like any adventurer would. That's kind of how I played it off in my mind. After the Guardian appears first, they say that they will approve if you use tadpole powers. Oh, okay. What did you think the Dream Guardian was when you first played the game? I didn't really... I can't remember exactly. I didn't have any specific thoughts on it. Okay, they're dead. Good. Yeah, I didn't have any specific thoughts on it at the time, I think. I think I was just like, okay, this is a thing that's happening. I don't know. I don't remember... I don't think I had any specific guesses. It certainly wasn't a Mind Flayer. I'll tell you that for nothing. It certainly was not that. May enjoy Lovecraft's fiction. You may actually like the Conan stuff. Howard was something of a protege to Lovecraft, and the weird fiction, eldritch horror influence definitely felt like that in the series. One thing I I discovered that I now love because of the Cthulhu Eldritch stuff was pulp fiction comics. They're just so interesting to read even nowadays. To kind of get, because I read some of them as like kind of inspiration for campaigns and such before, and like various design document things that I did not mean to move. That's okay. Really, game? Okay. I'm kind of getting my ass kicked in this encounter when you consider how high level we are. But no, I if you ever want to like kind of like waste some time and you want to kind of like do some light reading, find some like an archive of like Pulp Fiction stuff online, and it's really interesting, like kind of a window into the times when those were written. What I love about Conan is that you can make almost any martial class out of him. He was basically everything. What is like a good resource for like looking up stuff like that? Because I know there was like a TV show and such, or like a movie or something. I'll have to look into it. Oh my god, the fact that the Guardian is Clive's mom, like, oh hi mom, what the fuck are you doing during the Emperor reveal? Good morning from Brazil. Hi Jonran, good to have you here. Brazil as well, wow. What time is it over there for you guys? I guess, what, 9 in the morning-ish, I guess? 10, 9? Right, we need to go to Last Light Inn now. Let's grab the lantern.
Something good here. I hope.
Yeah. Equip. There we go. My actual weapon's been unequipped. I might swap to another weapon now, actually. We've been using... Oh, no, I'll keep the Everburn Blade for now. And yeah, we'll make sure we have the actual torch equipped. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Where the hell is it? Where's the torch? Where's the lantern even? Weird. Did I not get it? Oh, I thought I got it. Whoops.
Lantern gives off a chilly glow.
Sorry I had to leave for a moment. Don't ever apologize, Adrian. Good to have you here, by the way.
Shadows.
Books.
You notice
11 AM. Oh, okay.
trapped within.
Arnold, the first Conan movie. And somebody else said books. Okay. Hey, first time catching a stream. Love the videos, by the way. Thank you for coming, JWCon. Again, always nice to have someone new come around. Is War Cleric better than Fighter because I'm fine with RPing for their devotion to Timora? Do a mix of Fighter and War Cleric. Get the best of both worlds. 6-6 split. Or just go for a 1-level dip. I'll be needing... I'm gonna just keep the lantern for now. I don't feel like faffing with all of that. Right. Slap that in there. Perfect. Okay.
We do get to see some interesting things. Almost makes them mortal peril.
What's that Warlock build? Life Drinker? So this is going to be a level 12 Warlock build just to kind of show off, to get like, and it's a Fiend Warlock, so we're getting all like the flame-based stuff. And then, yeah, it's got Life Drinker on it. Yeah, Pact to the Blade, and then also grabbing like Slayer and maybe some Psionic stuff towards the end as well, like Psionic Overload. I'm basically just getting a level 3 Dark Urge playthrough. Well, not a level 3, sorry, a Act 3 Dark Urge playthrough running, so that I can have this for making videos in the future. So we can do videos with like Dark Urge stuff, basically. Smash the lantern for the funny dialogue. Yeah, I know. I do know, Ilya, but I was just like, I didn't feel like messing with it right this very second.
You might find allies.
Hi, Hobo. Currently on a 4-hour-long bus trip. Grateful to have you as entertainment. Yeah, glad to have you here, Dexty. Always glad to see someone joining in.
Step forward and keep your hand. Who are you?
I'm Dirge.
Just keep your Jahira.
It's Chahudi.
You should never have come here to.
Is that
How is that possible?
Show you the
Where
other
else
thing.
is that thing? Tell me. Then settle it.
Cool. Wait, so I didn't realize then, if you didn't save the Tiefling growth, Marcus comes to save your butt. That's interesting. Another Dex, in a way. Oh yeah, I guess. So can I make a Bard Fighter Cleric build, or should I just go with Cleric Fighter? No, you can throw some Bard levels in there. A good mix would be 6 Fighter for the 2 feats, 5 Bard, because you'd get everything you'd want from that anyway, because you get like Font of Inspiration in that. And then a 1-level dip in War Cleric to get the bonus action attacks, the dialogue, and a few level 1 healing spells that you can use with the Bard spell slots. And for your fighter, if you wanted more spell slots, you could go with Eldritch Knight, but you could also go for Swords Bard mixed with Battle Master for a ton of different sword attacks. There's tons of different ways to build it. If you want to look at a recent example of mine, look at the... Alright, little pixie. Look at my most recent video, the Golden Arrow, for a kind of an idea on how that can be done. 6 fighter, 5 bard, 1 cleric. Yeah, I agree. I think it works quite nicely.
We need, please, to your very good health. People, isn't answer me true and do not lie. Look, if we're to survive, we tracked them to this ancient village, only to be. But you are that hope.
Once Gedrick is without his shield.
Right, so at this point, now that we know of Isabel's existence, I think now we can get the cutscene from Scaleritas telling us to ice her. So let's try long resting. I've been cooking with mods recently and I've discovered that sneak attack adapts to the type of damage of the attack, so repeating shot artillerist artificer rogue, dealing force damage sneak attacks. Yeah. Sneak attack is really cool in that regard, where it kind of can change its damage type to suit the situation.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I want to pet him. I wonder when he's going to give me the ball. What I want. I never knew that the pixie could get even more pissed off. Oh yeah. Basically, for as long as we have this lantern, she's going to keep yelling at us. Which I think is kind of fun. If you value RP overpowered, recommend taking the cleric at level 2 and then continuing fighter after. Yeah.
Strong here. I'm getting stronger.
Okay, let's look at... Obviously, this is kind of a spoiler-heavy stream, okay? So let's look at this in the context of the game, right? Why did the Emperor choose to show up in frickin' that? Like, the titties are just out. Why did the Emperor do this?
Progress. You could have helped the people in the grove. But what then?
I can't... Okay, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, Phantom. Skakak would be interesting. The Celtic lore, she's a female warrior who's also a teacher. Please put that in the Discord so I don't forget, please. Just put that name in, or like a link to a bit of information. Oh, hi, Pyroblade. Good to have you here. Is it just me, or does the AI for Ranger Companions suck? I don't know. The background music in Act 2 feels very BG3, the Stranger Things edition. Yeah, it's a bit of lo-fi Final Fantasy music, I think.
Wave after wave with
Manipulation, I guess. Just usage of content? Ah, okay. Ike, Barbarian Rogue Multiclass is a sick dirge build? Yeah. Barbarian multiclasses with pretty much any of the martial classes really well. I think he realized the Emperor before he became a Lifid is a guy. Nah. That doesn't matter so much.
Finally they stir. True adventurers get up.
Elminster? I've never had this happen. I've never had him just show up before. Because an early access to Dream Visitor was only using this dress? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I mean, as Spacebard's pointed out, Tapple Bro is a lying catfish ass bitch. Kinda.
And a fair bit miffed he is, too. Finding himself forced to
Grandpa jump scare. Technically, Lipid's are neither guys nor gals. I think Emperor's Host was a guy, though. Yeah, no, I never knew this scene existed. I mean, I knew Elminster could come to camp, but I didn't know he could just invade. It's like he just edit in, like, the Dark Souls invasion noise, or, like, color him red so he looks like an invader. Yeah, I've never seen this scene before. I'm kind of letting it play out.
Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Saw that? Absolutely love it, yeah. Did you ignore Elminster and he just showed up out of nothing? Yeah. I've never seen this.
Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare. Worthy of the name.
Okay, I think we are into like the normal cutscene now, so.
I'm here on behalf. The stir is aware that is why I have. You must fight it to you. I commit into care.
Bye bye, Elminster. I've never seen it trigger like that. No, I've never heard it. To be fair, I could hear Dark Souls boss music near Elminster. Don't. For one of these streams, I almost installed like that stupid meme mod. If you know it, it's like Elminster's Naturals or something. Imagine if he showed up that way. And like, as I'd forgot I'd installed it as like a meme like months ago. That would have been funny. Dude, just got jump scared in another game. Dark Souls invaders are insane. To be honest, more games should have invasion mechanics. Right, if I do another long rest, Scaleritus should appear. Larian has a lot of failsafes for stuff? Yeah, exactly. Right, let's do a long rest. We've got a few of these left, so we'll keep using them.
Thoughts are back on the twisted Scaleritas.
Right.
Honey,
You called for me, my lord?
What is it with people jumping me in the night?
I don't need to.
Yeah, Larian, like, I think there's, like, videos going into depth of how, like, how much stuff Larian has put in the game in case people, like, miss things or, like, mess things up. You know what I mean?
But I cannot grant you this prize quite yet. You must do something.
What must I do?
You will receive a royal.
See, the idea for this character is basically whenever Scaleritus shows up, you kind of have to do what he says. That's kind of like the role-playing, like, trickery here. Yeah, it's because they couldn't jump you in the daytime? Right. But it makes it strange when you do something they didn't plan for. And I think even so, on release, there was a few more things, but since, like, the patches have come out, they've, like, created even more failsafes.
Why? The greatest crime of them all. Oh, you adore piles of body. Could be true.
Right. Now we're gonna kill her. And then we get Slayer. And then we can just go straight to Act 3. Alright. Damn, girl. Yeah, so... Oh, I just bound the lantern. That's interesting. You know what? Let's break it. Let's break it.
Come on now, time to let me out. Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Yeah,
There you go. Now we have protection. And we can do this. Wait, I just packed weapons nothing. Whoops, that was interesting. Tell you what, let's upgrade. Let's use this for a while and see how I feel about a longsword with this build. Right, okay. And yeah, we'll go with... Let's leave for now. Like trying to save the gnome girl from Nia? Oh! I didn't realize that there was something there. Anyways, basically if he tells you to get in the mech, get in the mech. If you play Dark Souls, you know about the PvP arenas that players do? It'd be epic to have something like that in Baldur's Gate simulating something like the arena from Honor Among Thieves. Yeah! I mean, I play all the Souls games. I was making builds for Souls games before I was making Baldur's Gate 3 builds. And I played Elden Ring on stream before. You know what I would love to do? If there's enough people in this, like, community that play the Souls games on like, PC or something, I'd love to host, like, a PvP tournament where everyone can just jump in and have some fun. But I don't think there's that many people in the Discord who have, like, Elden Ring or any of the Souls games, because it could be any of them. I'd love to do, like, an old-style PvP arena.
My pleasure. I suppose General Thorne sent you to help.
Pact of the Fist subclass when? Oh man. I'd love to do something like that. I love finding out, like, after free full runs that I've been doing so many things wrong and or backwards. I was running around Act 3 the other day, trying to find like a place to, like, get a thumbnail shot, and I discovered a part of Baldur's Gate, the actual town, that I've never been to before, that had, like, a fast travel portal and everything. Like, the amount of stuff that I've missed in this game is crazy. I've still never found the Croatoa, like the fish people in Act 1 that give you the Bool stuff. Never found it. I only play good Souls games, Dark Souls 2. Elden Ring is just Dark Souls 2 too, when you really think about it. I've played all of them. I've probably played Dark Souls 2 the least, though.
The true soul who's going to save us all. Pleased to meet you.
Unfortunately, we don't... Marcus is just, like, standing around. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have a PvP switch. You could just put on turn mode and do PvP among friends on a playthrough. I would like there to be, like, a proper PvP mechanic, but,
Seluna, help you! You're mad! Nice of you to show your... I don't mind the... Moon Maiden, God...
Right, here we go. Nah, Elden Ring is Dark Souls 2 0.3 at best. Right, so we're going to kill Isabel. Sneak attack. 26. Oh, we can bite her too. Let's bite her. And I do actually want to kill her, because if Marcus takes her away, then this won't work. And in fact, Marcus is hostile to us as well. That's interesting. Both Marcus and Isabel are hostile. That's interesting. I had to Google the fish people. It's really, really well hidden. Yeah, I've never seen it. Are there any other mods you should look forward to? Class mods, Artificer for sure. Subclass mods, things like Hexblade. Wait, now she's... What? Okay, so she was hostile... Now she isn't. Larian, what's going on? Right, and then stabby with the... Nope, okay, we're gonna bonk you with the torch. Okay, cool. Something got bugged? Yes, something fishy happened there. I have to make sure that he doesn't get her, because then we'll... I didn't save before this encounter, shit. Game of the year. Yeah, something happened there. Bar fight, yep. Even the game said that she is dead. Yeah, that's weird. Right, we're gonna Great Weapon Master fuck you up. I said we're gonna Great Weapon Master fuck you up. I don't care if it's a 50% chance to hit, I will hit it. There's a coin flip. Right, and bash. And bosh. I missed most of those attacks. God damn it. Okay. Well, we're going to hit you with this as well. Nice. Right, and we're going to... lift for 40. Because I feel like using it. There we go, that damages Isabel as well, making her hostile. Should be fine as long as she dies. Marcus can't non-lethal her, I'm pretty sure. Lesbians are immortal. Hi, Ezra, good to see you. If I recall correctly, Marcus only non-lethals her. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Let's use something we haven't used yet. Razor Fire. And she's dead. Ooh, what? Oh, so if Marcus is dead and then she dies, a winged horror grabs her. I've never seen this either. Make sure the undead doesn't kill her. Nah, we got her. We got her. And Jaheira is none the wiser.
Isabel! No! What in the nine hells happened? And you had no idea. After Marcus vouched for you at the gate, he didn't confide in you?
I don't want to fail this check. I know it seems like overkill.
I suppose I have no choice but to believe you.
Yeah, I should have just sacrificed Gale to Bowl to get Slayer. I feel like that would have taken too long. And again, this isn't a playthrough that's actually being, like, played, quote-unquote. This is just getting Slayer on a playthrough. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, people will know, like, how to play the game the way they want to play it when if they actually decide to make this. But I just want the Slayer form. That's all I care about. Let's get this going. We'll break concentration on guidance. Oh no. Anyway. Yeah, so if I just kind of run. Yeah.
Blood comes easy these days.
And then we'll go for a flame strike over here. And this way. Can I do anything else here? Oh yeah, I could do a lightning teleport to here. And then I'll get a resistance to necrotic damage, because I guarantee these guys will probably use it. If you drop concentration on friends here, just a hero go hostile? Probably if you're on a higher difficulty, but we're playing on Explorer just for the sake of speed, so probably not. Kill. I love it when the game just like makes the like forgets to do the animations. Shoot. I could have done a... Can I still hit you? Yes. There you go. Hello, what did they miss? Hi, Benjathin Short Snortikins. That's an amazing name. We're just doing kind of a speedy, very, very quick, cheated for even more speed playthrough of this game so I can have a Act 3 save file with Dark Urge for making builds. And this will be a video next week. A Dark Urge build, so that's why I needed to do it. So I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone by streaming and playing this game and making the profile. Right, what can I do here? Oh, I can get a sneak attack on you, can't I? Not that I need to, but it doesn't matter so much. Oh, I'm just clicking buttons. Oh, okay. Yep, this is why I don't kill Isabel. So many quests gone. I love the loot. Way too much to do this. Yeah, I mean the other way to get Slayer is like to kill someone who's close to you, other than Isabel. So either way, you're losing a party member, which again, a lot of people won't want to do this, but I like to. Like, once you kind of... When I actually do the video and you see, like, my justification for things, you'll see why I've gone this route. I've kind of explained it a little bit on stream, but I'll be able to articulate my thoughts more in the video once I kind of have my notes in front of me and such like that. What can I hit you with? Is there something in my inventory that I can hit? In my thing I can hit this person with? There we go. Perfect. Okay. Right, who can I hit? Yeah, I can firebolt somebody, can't I? Yeah. And then I'll go over here. Get an opportunity attack. Will the Ogma build be out next week? Yes, the Ogma build will be out next week. In which, after that, we'll have another deity build stream next weekend to be able to finish up the rest, I think. So I think in one stream, we should be able to finish up the rest of the in-game deities. I'm fairly certain of that. What are the color abilities your companions have? I don't recognize them. They are emotes from a mod that allow me to make characters do poses for thumbnails. Been playing Fallout New Vegas, current characters Fiona Torres, a former Vault Dweller turned courier. Energy weapons is my main focus. God, I need to play New Vegas again. I mean, everyone and their mother has seen, like, the new Fallout TV show. I just haven't got around to watching it yet. But I love the Fallout games. I've played 3, 4 in New Vegas. I just haven't played, like, 76 or, like, the original 2 yet. Even though I do own the original 2, I just haven't got around to it. I do need to, though. I haven't sat down and done a playthrough of a Fallout game in a long time. Can I hit you from here? No, unfortunately not. What's the status on the Fallout 4 New Vegas mod? Considering I'm just learning that exists, I have no idea.
Time to strike.
There's a Fallout show? Yeah, it's only just come out, so not everyone might have heard of it yet. There we go. There's Tyr, Glitter Gold. Yeah, I'm trying to think of who the other things with Mistra. I forgot the rest. Well, there's Bane, Bull, and Merkel, which we could all do. Fallout 1+2 plus New Vegas are good. 3, 4, 76. Other show. The show are retconning. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, so hold on. I need to reread this. Fallout 1 plus 2 plus New Vegas are good. 3, 4, and 76 in the show are retconning POS. Oh, well. I mean, that's a matter of opinion. I quite like vanilla games.
That you live. A single green leaf.
Jesus Christ, I live under a rock.
If I can warn the...
Okay. So we did that. So if we go for a long rest now, we should have the Slayer form, and then it's just rush to Act 3. God, this music is so downcast, like you make a horrible mistake. I might. Perhaps it's because I kind of have. Currently playing Fallout 4 again because of the next gen update. All mods are broken, but actually having fun playing non-modded, one of my favorite games. Yeah.
Will be here soon enough.
Oh, a part of your past is here. Oh, but you yearn.
There we go. Got it.
Such a strapping young...
You cannot speak, but you have command over your own cruelty.
Skeleritas would ensure you stay in...
Oh, I've never seen this scene. This should be interesting. Well, I accidentally skipped the interesting cinematic part. Whoops.
Is the Slayer. You will do many naughty feet. Oh, I wish I had time to... But
Yeah.
I have your estate.
There you go. So we've got that now. So the big buff they gave to Slayer was there was a few things. One, the DCs on it were really, really low. For some reason, which they buffed. Then they made so that means the skills are way more likely to hit. It also gains 2 extra attacks now as well. And once you hit level 10, you get a massive increase to the hit point maximum, which was another thing. So basically, it has the same benefits as like Wild Shape or Displacer Beast, in a way. How dare you? Sorry. That was a mistake of mine. Whoops. Oh, Scratch. Scratch got a ball?
To talk. Dog pants.
Yes!
Ball held firmly in his mouth.
Yeah, but ball. I want a ball. Give it. I will use my Dark One Zone-like feature. Yes. Because I'm in the zone? Yeah, because we're getting close to the end of this. Right, so we can summon Scratch now, so now we have our doggo companion. Right. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly give all of our party members equipment really quickly. And then we're just going to blitz it to Act 3. We've got everything we need. So Shadowheart, come over here.
Let's see.
You aren't in the zone, you are the zone. Does the Druid Wild Shape gear impact Slayer form? No, it does not. It does not count as Wild Shape, unfortunately. Right, what can we give you really quickly, just to kind of make it so you can do things? The Blood of the Thunder, sure. Or maybe even the Devotee's Mace. Yeah, let's give you the Devotee's Mace, actually, instead. Scroll down to headgear. Let's give you... what would be a good thing to give you? I'm just going to give you kind of what I'd normally give you on playthroughs. It's time to speedrun Shah plus kill Kefric? Yeah, basically. We're just gunning it for the end now. And then the save file will be done. What else do I want? I want a shield. Let's grab... Yeah, so this is the Shield of Returning, by the way. Cut content. The shield binds to your being, returning to your hand if thrown. I'll even put it on Shard. I'll show it off later. It doesn't count as like a thrown weapon, though, so it's not going to do a lot of damage, but I figured I might as well show it off. Let's grab the... What's a good ring to grab? Let's grab the Cryptlog ring. And Ring of Salving, yeah. Don't forget to respect her to life. I'm not going to worry about that. We're max level. It's not... That little bit of extra healing is not really going to matter that much. Well, let's grab the Boots of Persistence. And... maybe Hellrider's Pride? The Gloves of Heroism? Blackguard's Gauntlets... I really don't need to spend too much time on this. I'm just doing it quickly. Algloom. Hellrider's Pride. There we go. And then finally, we'll get the Amulet of Devotion. There we go. Shart's done. Gurm's helm is heavy armor. Did I just give her heavy armor that she can't use? Oh yeah, whoops. Never mind. Again, it's because I'm trying to do this quickly. I always forget that that's heavy armor, because it's the only heavy armor helm in the game. So it's really strange. Yeah. There you go. Right, back to Astarion. Let's give you a bunch of good stuff. By the way, did you know that Deathclaws were originally a model for Tarask in the Planescape Torment? Oh, interesting. I did not know that, no. Oh, I suppose looking at it now, that does make sense. And let's grab... Where's Rhapsody? There it is. Unfortunately, the shield is not canon for you making a Captain America video. Yeah, I wish it was. But it unfortunately is not. Otherwise, I would absolutely be making that Captain America video. Probably right now. Headpiece would be nice. Not proficient with medium armor. Headband of intellect. It's a good piece of something. Yeah, sure. This is literally just for the sake of... I don't really mind what we do. Yeah, that looks cool enough. Let's grab... What else can we grab? A cloak, maybe? Let's grab the Cloak of Cunning Broom for you. Mini Tarask in Fallout? Yeah. Kinda nuts. Shadow Ring. Shadow Cloaked Ring. I'm gonna throw the Risky Ring on him too, so he can always get sneak attacks. Let's grab the Disintegrating Nightwalkers. And we have the Creative Flesh gloves somewhere, don't we? Oh wait, where's the gloves of the Balanced Hands, actually? Yeah, there we go. Now we can do offhanded attacks a bit better. And then for the amulet, let's grab the Moondrop Pendant so that we can move away without opportunity attacks. We don't need to disengage, right? Finally, Lae'zel. Look, the best cloak in the game? Yeah. Missed for a few minutes for a phone call, back now? Yeah, no, don't worry. You haven't missed anything. We're just kind of speedrunning now. To the end of the game. With all sorts of cheating. The most amount of cheating we can possibly do. God, much as I love this helmet, it's goofy as hell. Right. Let's grab... what would be a good... Armor of Persistence. I always think Lae'zel looks really good in the Armor of Persistence. Rings we can grab. Let's grab... I know I already have that on my main build, but at this point we're not exactly playing by the rules, so... Oh, fuck it, why not? And then... Final thing we can grab... Let's grab these. And then finally... Just something to help us out here. Well, where's the Brood Revenge? Or whatever it's called. There it is. Cool. Alright, that's the characters ready to go. Let's beat this game. For some reason, the Tarasks are extreme pushovers in 76. I've not played 76, but it's had a massive resurgence of players, hasn't it? Because of the show. And I've heard it, like, I know it was bad at launch, but I heard it got better. Barbarian plus Tiger Rogue Assassin focused on critical hit with the Orin daggers. Yeah, that's a really good build. Right, where do we need to go now? We need to go to Char's place. So we need to go north. I had a character in Tabletop which was an Elvish Knight that only used a shield with things like Booming Blade or Lightning Lure by throwing the shield. Need someone to make a mod for shield flavor? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because if I show you this, look. Throw the Shield of Returning. Wabam! I mean, it looks really awkward, so I can kind of see why they cut it. Also, yeah, but, like, it does work. But it's probably not going to do a lot of damage because it's not got the thrown property. But on, like, a barbarian monk build for, like, Captain America, it could really work. Four and 76 have had a massive resurgence due to the show. Yeah. Because the thing you have to remember, like, obviously people say, like, oh, Fallout 3 and New Vegas, like, are better than 4. And for a lot of ways, yes, they are. But they're also probably the least accessible, because every time you try and play, like, 3 and New Vegas on modern hardware, it can be a bit trickier to get running, and also it's not as accessible for console people as well, nowadays, because I don't think they've had updated ports to the most recent consoles, unless I'm mistaken. So Fallout 4 just being the most accessible on modern systems just means more people are going to play it. Definitely. Right. How much does it weigh for throwing items? And the weapons without the thrown property, its damage is based on weight. Let's have a look. It weighs... How are we... Okay, that's a bug. Not proficient with shields. Are you sure about that game? Oh, that was a weird bug. The weight is 2.7. So if that gives you any indication.
Is that blood? No.
Well, that's after 2. Don't matter. Change my mind. I mean, I'm not going to change your mind. When people decide that they don't like or like something, what's the point in trying to change their minds? If they don't like it, they don't like it. If they do, they do. At the end of the day, my opinion or anybody else's doesn't matter. If Vegas is buggy as hell, 3 doesn't run on operating systems beyond Windows 7. Yeah, not unless you're like into like modding. It's pretty tricky to get it running. I think we're going to have a forced encounter here, which I'm going to try and avoid for the sake of time. No, okay. Well, it's a good thing I gave these guys actual equipment. I didn't give him a bow. Whoops. It still has a normal bow. That's okay. We shall make it work. Can I hide? There we go, yeah. Hide for now. UI is buggy, sometimes it carries the proficiencies and modifiers to another character, only visual though. Yeah, I think that might have been what happened. Doesn't help Bethesda have a lot of jealousy towards Obsidian because New Vegas is really good. I mean, the things that Bethesda themselves have made are still good. It's just not for everyone, I guess. I should have given these guys ranged weapons. Why didn't I? That was such an oversight on my part. What happens when you try and rush? Okay. Why did I just shoot? Oh, I hate double clicking by accident. Not gonna lie, I love Act 2 because of how creepy it is. Yeah, it's such an interesting setting. Because with the way, when I, like, first played this game, I wasn't expecting the Shadowlands. Like, your first time kind of stumbling across it, because the first time you hear about it, right? Houston's like, oh, there's this area that you have to get past because it's very, very spooky. And it's like, well, it can't be that bad, right? Narrator says, it was that bad. Like, you don't think it's like a whole area. I thought it would be like a small section of the map, but no. It's the whole area. Which I find really interesting. Like, it's just not something I was expecting on my first playthrough. I don't have disadvantage on the target, do I? Huh. Oh well.
On the way. Time for a new approach.
I used to hate Act 2, but then I learned about the Pixie Blessing. Yeah. On a first playthrough, the having to deal with the shadow possession can be really, really tricky, but once you know your way around it, you're fine. Is Valor better than Swords, or is Law a must-go-to? I'm not looking for amazing damage, I'm just hoping for an AC so good I can dodge a noticeable amount of attacks. In my opinion, it depends on what you're playing. Like, if you're playing BG3, then swords is the most powerful. I think Valor is better in tabletop statistically, but yeah, if you want to get decent AC, play Swords Bard. If you're focusing on AC specifically, play a Swords Bard, because Swords Bard can get Defensive Flourish, which raises your AC on hit, and then play with a Rapier and get the Defensive Duelist feat. And you will just be an AC machine. I discovered that you can keep the lantern effect while using ranged attacks. Yeah, because it's technically your melee. It's in your melee weapon slots, and technically, since the melee weapon is still on your person, it works that way. Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure this dude is right here. Nailed it. Why am I heavily encumbered? What's on me? Oh, I've kept all this stuff on me. Oh, okay, I see. Well, let's drop you. Drop you. Drop you. Drop item. Well, we don't need any of this, because Gale didn't need it. So, we can get rid of that. Okay, cool. No longer encumbered. Okay, thank you. Yeah, no problem. As long as you play as a race that can use a shield. Yeah. I love getting blind kills like that. Yeah, I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's here, and just call the power of the sun on him. Radiant and fire damage. I love Flame Strike. It's so fun.
What's that?
I love the theming behind it. Yeah, Valor is definitely the better thing if you want to be more support focused. Canuck's absolutely right. That's why I used Valor instead of swords on the Fortunate Four, for example.
Their source must be nearby.
That's good for you. Good for you, Shadowheart. Wait, is Raphael going to show up since I freaking sliced him up in the first cutscene? Yeah, he is here.
Our hero thought but a new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
We've never spoken.
Ah, I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way.
I don't know who you
I
are.
thought it would be pointless of me to try to buy. Chances are many more. And
Okay, go away.
Let's see what this does.
You could also take a level of sorcerer or wizard and grab a shield as well. Yeah, that's also true. Shield, defensive duel, the defensive duelist feat, the defensive flourish will all work. Do the unarmed buffs from Tavern Brawler work with the Slayer since they fixed it for wild shapes? I don't know. Probably. If you were making... I think they do. Oh, God. Can somebody remind me which order to press the buttons in? I never remember. Oh, Astarian's still sneaking, I just realized. Yeah, can somebody remind me? Magic Initiate for shield can work too. Moonrise is the first. Yeah. Is back of the room is lost. Okay. Tower's Grief, Kefric. Thank you. I can never remember. Even though it's really simple. Thank you muchly. Now we have to do... Now this is always the problem when I'm like trying to be speedy in this game. It's having to do the whole gauntlet every time. Slayer doesn't get the wild shape buffs? I know, but we're talking about Tavern Brawler and if it works with it. And I don't think it does, because I don't think the Slayer attacks are considered unarmed strikes, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, though. Weren't the Slayer's attacks considered non-magical last time I checked the wiki? Yes, that is true. The biggest disadvantage that Slayer has at the moment is that it doesn't overcome a non-magical resistance. And there's not really a way to get around that. So again, you have to pick and choose when the best time to use the form is. Hell, with the build I'm suggesting that this profile is going to be, burst at least, it might even be worth your while to go for like the redemption in the end and lose the Slayer form. Right. Gang, we need to split up so you don't fuck up this puzzle for me. Boom. Just testing to know the tavern brawler. Yeah. If you want to report back to me on that, let me know. I'd be curious. The gauntlet is awesome on the first or second playthrough. Every time it does feel like a bit of a drag. Yeah, I kind of agree. You actually don't have to do the whole gauntlet. You just need a knocker. Wait, really? Is that true, Mine?
It's nice.
Oh shit, I want to test that now.
You upset my plans.
Right, we have to do this fight. Yep, knock on the final door opens it. Doesn't that piss off Shadowheart though? Or am I mistaken? Arrow of transportation, bam, to get to the door and then cast knock, done? Really? Huh. Somehow I never knew that. Oh, let's get some help. I never summoned a Jinn. Let's get a Jinn. Or a Jinny. Let's get these L moving. I want these gone. Immune to poison, that's fine. Featherfall down to the platform and knock. Okay, maybe we'll get Gale back for a sec and do that. Where do you jump from to Featherfall? Because isn't it like underneath where we currently are?
The dance of death. One day I'll catch a break.
Sorry, Jim. But I want this done. Yeah, okay. Right. Destroy it. Make sure Gale has knock, yeah. Well, we could just respec Gale. Quick. You could just unlock Balthazar's door and just watch the endless fight between the zombies and Dark Justiciars. Yeah, I've never thought about that, actually. That's interesting. Doing it this way is actually safe for non-mode because the platforms have a tendency to bug out. Some horror stories where they fall through the platform and lost their run. Really, Morrow? Good to have you here, by the way. Still trying to wrap my brain around a Superman build. Oddly enough, I feel like to get the most out of a Superman build, you'd kind of have to take the Illithid powers in a weird way. Because you could get like automatic flight, right? Otherwise, you have to use like the fly spell or something else, which would be a pain. Cool.
Swift and lethal. This is your end.
What's up, Sin? Cheesem, you've gotten fat. What does that mean?
Time to push my luck.
You got my face cam's not on. I don't even own a face cam. Oh, I can't. That's annoying. My perhaps. Sorry about this, Jin. Again. And where's the last guy? Oh, he's down there. Okay. Not far, not fat. I just realized. Yeah, we're at the Gauntlet of Shah. Wait, I just realized I'm not using the thing we went out of our way to get. Oh, I'll remember to do that next time. Good day, everyone. Hey, Phantom PhD. Good to have you here. There's two Phantoms in the chat. Balthazar loses the fight too. Oh, with the undead. That's funny. It goes to show why he was hiding behind the door. Right. We need the... Oh, yeah, but we need one of the orbs, don't we? In order to trigger the elevator, right? But let's see.
Lady Shah. So many must have
Stormstorm can fly? Yeah. Yeah, so how do you jump with Featherfall down to there? That's my question. How do you jump from Featherfall from here? Can you seriously? No. To the east, just past the broken staircase, you have to jump to get to Yu-Gear? Oh, okay. Go right towards the Displacer Beast. Okay. So I tried a different build for Shark 2, 5 to 10 Light Cleric, basically abusing Fire Acuity Hat for fun and profit. Oh, okay, cool. So I want to try this now. I want to try skipping the gauntlet, because this is kind of fun. I love doing stuff like this in games. And what, you jump from here, do you? Still seems... I think you need from here or down there. Do you need to do it? Anyway, let's get Gale in the party before we even... It's around that autosave, I think? Okay. Let's get... Where's Astaria?
I should speak up.
If this really works, I'm going to be so happy. This is... Doing stuff like this is fun.
Look of guilt on your face. I don't care, really. Darling,
Let's stay here. Grab Gale. Oh, he's going to want to talk.
Suppose it's time we dealt with the Hollyphant. Hint taken. We'll leave that...
Right, join me, Gale. I need you to have things, so let's respec you real quick. Main highlight was shutting down a bunch of enemies with command during the final boss. Oh, that's sick. Right, let's grab these. Yeah, sure. You can now... Oh, you can do it... Oh, okay. You don't need to dismiss them. You can tell how much I actually play this game, like actually sit down and play it, rather than, you know, just making builds, because I forget all of that sort of stuff. So much of this game is just ingrained into my memory from my early playthroughs. There are even unique voice lines for doing so. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Right, so we need Knock, right? That should be it. Okay. I'm going to grab the fly spell from level 3 too, just in case, but I don't think we'll need it, depending on what you guys have just been saying. By the way, since Gale mentioned Hollyphants, apparently Valeria is a woman? It's a woman? Sorry, I had to. Lorax reference. Right. Come on, Gale. We've got cheesing to do. So you guys said it was near the autosave? So what? Back here? Let's have a look. So there's like a hole in the floor then. Well, Valeria is a female name. I have no idea. Wait, so you jump through here? Oh, I see. Right, Featherfall. And what, can they all just jump through here now? Holy crap! That's awesome! Will the AI even know to come down here? Oh, they do! How have I never done this? Who's stuck up there? Nobody. That's amazing. And what, Gale Knock? Wait, did I get Knock? Did I forget to get... Did I forget to get Knock? No, I didn't. It's just the one spell that did not get equipped for some reason. That's amazing. So, Valeria, zero voice training queen. Oh, yeah. I actually, when I started taking DMing seriously for my group, I started watching, like, voice training videos to learn how to do voices for female NPCs. It's my female voices sound terrible.
I thought to reach a Githyanki Creche and be rid of... I'm going to find my people.
You consider your options. knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could fall to the curse.
I've not seen this before either. And hit fast travel behind the door? I like that, Mine. I like that a lot. Do I have to intimidate her? Oh, well. I wonder if this will be a hard check. We will go for that. Hey, look. A critical success. Oh, she likes it. It's because you didn't go to the crash? Yeah, I figured as much. Right, just gonna quick save here. Yeah, so we have an 8 fast travel now. Right, in we go! Oh, right.
This must be the last step. I need to pray.
Cool.
Nothing. Shadow.
Yeah, I'm back. I had to burn some trash. What did I miss? We're at the end of the gauntlet. Because we just skipped the whole thing. Because people showed me this really cool trick to skip it.
There is Lady Shah. My lady does not want you to.
Oh, is she going to abandon us if I... Oh, do I have to go get the spear first? She likes to be bossed around. That's her king. Okay, if I tell her that we're not getting the spear, is she going to leave? Yeah, do we need the spear? I guess so, Exo. I guess we do. Yeah, guess we'll get the spear. Fine, we're getting the spear. What's the nearest fast travel point that we have? Uh-oh. Guys, we do have another fast travel point, right? You could cheat the spear. Oh, yeah! None of this playthrough is legitimate. The best boy. I forgot about the best boy. We have the best boy. We'll have to summon him later. Right. I totally forgot about that. We could just get the spear from here. Hold on. Let me turn on turn-based mode so the chest doesn't go away. Oh, the wonders of just breaking this game open and doing whatever we like with it. Spear of Night it's called, yes? I do hope this counts. Yep, there it is. Give that your shot. You can't because we're in turn-based mode. Okay. How do we, hold on. Check's in the way. I need to move you guys down. Forgot about the magical spells of cheats. Yeah. The advantages of being on PC, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, Shart has the spear. Yep, off we go then. We're going to be over encumbered until the chest goes away in 1 turn. Hopefully this actually does trigger it.
We must find that spear.
Bitch, you have it! Okay. We have to actually trigger the story flag. We need more than just the item. Problem then. Because we're kind of not supposed to be here.
Keep going a little longer now.
Maybe if we interact with the pedestal, we'll be fine. Ice Breath, Heat Vision, Disguise, Flight, Super Jump Speed, Tavern Brawler, Scorching Ray, Urzet's Eye, Athlete, Long Strider Jump, Gust, Thunder Wave Backward, Blade Ward, Heroism? Yeah. That's kind of how you do it.
I don't have anything to put here.
Please work. Hey, the elevator works! We're good. Wait, drop it on the ground and have her pick it up? Oh, that might work, actually. Yeah. Let's try that. Alright, Shadowheart, pick it up. Nah, I think it would trigger the dialogue.
What is your interest in the astral plane?
Oh well, we'll figure it out. It's a short detour. We only have to do 1 trial instead of all of them.
Everything is eternal.
But yeah, for a Superman build, Ben, that should work. We'd have to get something... Like, you're probably playing... a monk wizard, which sounds weird, but it could work. At least we got fast travel back. Yes, that's true. It is only a short detour to get this thing. And I don't care about Balthazar showing up either. Or do I care about Balthazar showing up? Would it be faster to kill him now or in the place? To be fair, library is a quick fight, yeah. It's not the same spear. The actual spear has no magic. Oh, okay. Interesting. That would explain the problem then. Depends. Do you have counterspell? This guy does, and Gale can. Hold on. I think now, yeah, probably. Yeah. You know what? Let's get Astarion back real quick. My goodness, the time. Oh wait, I'm not playing this Gale.
Interesting.
Balthazar is easier in the Shadowfell if you counter his army summon. We can counterspell it, right? Why can't... Astarion? Astarion? I can't select Astarion. Oh god, I've broken things again. Astarion's upset that I got rid of him, so now he's not talking to me. He's being... I don't remember what the exact term is for it. Sundar, or is it Sundare or something? Yep. Save and reload? Okay. Yeah, this game does not like it when you speedrun it sometimes. Or use mods. Or just do everything that I've been doing. He's deep in his reading. Well, I'm reading a book. And as you can see, that's more important than talking with you. You have to use silence and keep him from getting out. Can't counterspell his actual summon, I don't think. Okay. Let's just kill him. Let's just kill him outside the realm. I think that'll be easier in the long run for us. Again, it's not going to take long. With freaking max level gods, we'll be fine. Hey, thank you for the thingy.
Did we really have to? You'll have to go quite. I would, but you have so many.
Gale could do with a rest. Oh, nice. Okay, that's a good idea. But thank you, Sin. You can counterspell the summon, it's not fully guaranteed, and need to check similar to tabletop. Right, because it's probably a higher level than level 3, so that's probably why. Right, let's get this thingy real quick. Let's get this thingy real quick. I just noticed the Jin summon has freaking 320 HP on the Explorer. Insane. Although Bard, Dip, or Magic Initiate Bard were given some heroism and some utility, young Superman is cockier than like 30-year-old Superman. 2 levels in Wizard for Alteration for the durability. Yeah. There's a lot of different ways you can handle it. I don't think it's a spell, it's just an action that he takes. Probably. Right, we need to kill this thing immediately. Let's do that then.
A better position.
Right, it's gone. So let's do a flaming strike on you two. To just annihilate you.
No choice but to keep going.
Let's do a flaming strike on... Well, I could do a fireball, maybe? Can I get both of them in a fireball? I can. Nice. And then, Crawler over here. There we go. I usually just fireball Balthazar the moment I see his face. Yeah, I don't blame you. I have got to get this girl a bow. I keep forgetting. Not gonna lie, for a bard fit, I'd like Alfira's outfit with high-heeled boots. Oh, well, that's spicy. Hi, Dan Parrish. Good to have you here. Right, let's see. We'll just go for now. Dash. It's dashing at me. How about no? There you go. And then 1, 2. Perfect. Right. Oh, we're out of short rests. Oh, that's fine. Okay, we need the book. It's in this bookshelf, I think. Meanwhile, Batman is like a Shadow Monk, Tavern Brawler, Rogue with Thorn Whip. Yeah. No, that's not it. It's this one.
Be careful. There are traps about.
I know. I don't care about the traps. Just acid splash. What's yeah. There we go. I've been hoping for a Dark Urge build from you, so I'm really excited. I mean, I've got a couple. Oh, we can just knock that, can't we? Oh, we don't have Gale. Where's the switch for this again? Which one is it? Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Gotta be this one, right? No, it's not that one. By the way, I mentioned your content to another Baldur's Gate 3 YouTuber named Pocket Leaves. Oh. I've not heard of their channel before. Apologies if that's a bit ignorant of me. Watch me go down because of these button traps. There you go. I said it was one of the three. Bottom right. And then I think it's... You just place the book on the pedestal, right? Oh no, you have to combine it, I think. Yeah. Just combine it.
Looks like a trap.
What can silence the night song?
Oh, this is the only thing I don't like, is whenever you have to do these puzzles, you have to faff with the UI. Right, there we go. Successfully inserted. I think I just found Pocket Leaves. Yeah, I've not heard of them.
This has to be it.
Alright, I'll put that in Shark's inventory. There we go.
Sharp
Cool, we got it now. Let's go back to the Verge of the Shadows, I believe. Perfect, right. I might do a long rest quick before we head in. That's a fun one. That's a funny comment, Fevered Mushroom. Nice to have you here, by the way. The one who's doing deep dives? Let me look up their channel real quick, because now you guys have got me curious. Bucket Leaves, BG3, I'm guessing. Oh, I see. So they're another smaller content creator like myself. Oh, they got... Yeah, so we're about the same. Oh, I see. So they do, like, character analysis. I see. Oh, and they do, like, anime and such as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, they look like they got some cool stuff. I'll subscribe. There you go. I'll have to check out some of their stuff later. I'm literally playing BG3 while watching you play. How did you design that character? It looks cool, especially with the cloth. Well, the face and hair are modded. But the armor is vanilla, and I just used the black and furnace red dye. I tried a Reptile Mortal Kombat build, and it was pretty fun. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the one that does the deep dives, I think. It would make sense, because it's like the Baldur's Gate 3 character. Right, let's see. We did a long rest, so let's leave camp. Yeah, Mina, I hope I found the right one. I'm pretty sure I did. Black and Furnace Red Dye is top tier.
Party is gathered. You are ready. Or so you hope.
Ah, okay. Where do you find the armor? This is the padded armor +2. It will appear in like certain vendors' inventory, I think when you're level 7 or above.
As you spit curl.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the like random merchant pools. Oh, we forgot to kill Balthasar. Nah, well, we'll just kill him in here. What's the worst you can have? What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, it's one of my favorite looking armor sets in the game by far. Yes, my favorite thing in my RPG, platforming. Come on, guys, get down here. Hello, software tools. I'm basically just making a Act 3 profile with all of the Dark Urge stuff unlocked, like Slayer, which we do have, I just haven't used yet for some reason. And so I can make a video on Monday, which is going to be like a Warlock Dark Urge build based on the main character of Final Fantasy 16. They're kind of inspired by them, so yeah. That's what we're working on. My favorite builds are your Gift, Divination Fighter, and Tiamat's Fang. Yeah, I want to redo my Tiamat's Fang, because I feel like I could do it better, more in line with the,
The night song is Shah's sacrifice.
Hold your tongue, Aelin.
like, I think I could do it better in lines with the rules of the, like, modern deity build series. I think I can make it better than what I've got now for it. That's one dead. Not enough what do you mean not enough resources action? Why can't I move? There we go. Kill. I can't move that far apparently. That's interesting. Okay. Let's teleport behind this guy then. That's a lot of bones. Oh yeah, they definitely changed this in an update? Yeah. Name's after my uncle. The Cerebral Citadel armor looks really good. Oh, okay. So my Drow, Tempest, Cleric, Storm, Sorcerer, Illustrate playthrough is going great. I'm having a blast with Fowler Alive and going sword and board with dual hand crossbows. Yeah, that's a really fun playstyle. That's what like the build that made me made me make these videos was my Dante build, which was swords, bard, dual crossbows and all that with greatsword. What are those necromancy spells I see on Astarion? They're not necromancy spells, they are emote spells, which allow me to emote and make thumbnails. I wish we could keep this guy's flesh brother as a summon. Yeah, that would be fun. But unfortunately, we cannot. Right, Balthazar, going straight for you. Yeah, you can attack me. I really don't care. I literally don't take damage. And then 1. I said 1. And then a 2. And a dead. Yeah, these here are emote spells. So they let me emote. I'll show them off a bit later. But it's how I do my thumbnails, basically. Right, dead.
Well, so much for peace.
Speaking of your builds, your Dancer of Elistre is the most popular. Yeah, well, I mean, the original video is like the only video on my channel to get over 100k views, so I mean that makes sense. Also made a GIF cleric paladin of Selûne that would give Chart a heart attack. 106 damage, yeah. It was that first attack was quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, if any of my builds were gonna become my most popular, I'm happy it was the Dancer. Because at the time it was definitely, I think, the best build I made. But looking at the equipment, like, I chose at that point, like, why? Why did I go with the Gloves of the Automaton for that build? What was I thinking? Which is why the remastered version came out. Although I think the remastered version, I did the dual wielding thing because it seemed cool at the time, but honestly, I think if I was to do it now, I would have changed dual wielding to Great Weapon Master. I'm currently using with 2 flame blades using the Wither's companion glitch. Oh, you have to tell me a bit more about that. But that's got me curious.
Let's go.
Alright, a couple more down. I'm just gonna walk over here. Yeah, about what I expected. Okay, they're immune to poison, which makes sense. I've honestly used a lot of your builds, even recently converted your Stormsong Bard to tabletop. Yeah! That's the one thing I really like about making builds for this game. Is that it's like you can take the concepts and convert them to tabletop. Like, I've still got to play like D&D in a proper group soon. I'd really like to. I'm kind of working on it, but at the moment, not really something I'm able to do. Nice. Why can't I hit you? Why can't I hit you? What is this? There we go. And then, yeah, we have extra attack. Multi-attack. Dismiss. Yeah, I can't reach this guy. That sucks. You make a Wither's Companion, so a Hireling, and cast Flameblade and then send them to the Fugue Plane and then summon them again. Really? Interesting. I'll have to look into that. Your left-handed Spellblade is now my go-to for Spellblades. I have to be honest about that video. While I wasn't aware of this at the time, another YouTuber commented on the left-handed Spellblade build saying, hey, your concept's very similar to mine. They weren't like being like weird. They weren't like being like hostile about it. They were just like, oh, I'm glad to see someone else picked up the playstyle. So yeah, I mean, other people have figured that out way before me, but there's someone else had actually done a video on it before, which I thought was interesting. So all credit goes to them for coming up with it first. I just kind of did my own version of it. But what happened was I came up with the idea, like, because I don't watch other YouTubers' videos specifically so that doesn't happen. But then, like, someone else was just like, hey, I made a video on this already, and I'm like, sorry about that. Didn't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, Flameblade does do more damage if you cast it at a higher level. I didn't know that. There we go. Set back down. What's gonna happen if I'm just like... Oh, I can't talk while I'm in Slayer form. Wait, hold on. Let me get Shadowheart to talk to her. Oh, it took me out my Slayer form. Summon companion level, cast Flameblade, dismiss, rehire. Now you have a permanent Flameblade you can equip to anyone. Use your strength rather than spellcasting ability though. Dex if you have a monk level. Okay.
Instead,
you can do the same with the Shadowblade. Interesting. Yeah, I've seen that video too. Right. Wait, I thought you could only get Slayer in Act 3? No, you can get it as early as Act 2.
who have come to drive.
Even Night Song is not blind to your conflict.
If you knew me, you wouldn't even ask. If I have to step over your corpse, whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who I'm meant to be.
Yeah, Shadowheart, give me a buff to convince you to do something you don't want to do. Did I just get a 20 from a 3? Jesus. Have you done the jump, prone, bleed attack, disease attack, and multi-attack? No. No, I'm not sure what you're referring to. You have to explain that one to me. Every time I see the Slayer, I keep thinking of Cho'Gath from League. I've never played League.
Not there had our eye. You.
Right, there you go.
Are you ready?
We
Hang
need
it.
to leave. The Night Sun will be headed for Moonrise Towers.
Right, there we go.
We'd better get there.
Oh, I went back to Slayer. Nice. We're also 1 in the 3 in advantage. 20. Yeah. Dark One's Blessing is a hell of a drug. Dual Shadowblades, Brain Drain, Blood, Swords Thief, Ban and the Mystic Scoundrel equals profit. Yeah, my only thing is I've kind of learned my lesson about doing build videos based on glitches. Because, well, they get patched. The biggest thing being, for my videos in particular, was getting Infernal Robe on a good character. Because they... Is this a resisting dirge? Yes and no. The whole point of this character is to be a resisting dirge that can't resist in certain situations, hence killing Isabel, hence getting the Slayer form, or killing a companion or something like that. Like, the whole idea is, like, you roleplay this character in a way that makes it so, like, even though you are a good person at heart, you just can't do anything about the urge, which is why we have Slayer, but we're being, like, good about it. You know what I mean? I figured you'd never play League. Coming from a former League player, you're well-adjusted. Oh, calling me well-adjusted. A guy who plays Baldur's Gate 3 almost every day. And then makes videos about it almost every day. I'm a very well-adjusted individual. Totally no sort of psychopathic tendencies whatsoever. Look up Cho'Gath when you can. He's basically a gigantic eldritch lobster who hungers and craves, devouring the world. Eldritch lobster. I mean, I guess when you think about it, like Cthulhu basically being an eldritch octopus monster, eldritch lobster's not that far off. Can you have multiple romances? I have no idea. I don't really do romances. Can I put my docs in the chat? I have a build for a flame blade. Maybe not in the chat, because links, YouTube will obliterate links. Put it in the Discord. And if people who aren't part of the Discord want to join the Discord, it's on the channel page or in the description of most of my videos.
Dead, but the parasite is still alive.
Right, we can sneak around here. I love the Slayer sneaking. Look at this. It's like, oh, we better be stealthy, says the freaking 20-foot tall gargantuan hell beast. You can, but some characters don't like it. Oh, okay. Halcyon and Astarion. Ooh, interesting. Come on, everybody. How do I... Wait, open the door, please?
At the cusp, you waste your breath on...
Right. Oh, we need to group hide. Group hide, everyone. Group hide. Thank you. Right. Is Jaheira hiding? Yes, she is. Because there used to be a really annoying thing where, like, companions wouldn't stealth. If it makes you feel any better, Hobo. If what makes me feel any better. It's in the Discord already. I guess I gotta. I guess I repost it. Oh yeah, repost it. Like reply to it so that it gets brought up the chain. Because again, people post so many builds. I really haven't had a chance to look at them all yet. Maybe we'll do like a community build, like viewing stream or something one day. Not gonna lie, what exactly is the Slayer supposed to be anyway? I've never heard of this creature. It's in all of the Baldur's Gate games, I think. It's just meant to be like an avatar of death, basically. Like something that when you look at it, you think, oh yeah, this guy kills. You know what I mean? And yeah, this guy kills. Astarion or Shadowheart plus any non-origin companion. Oh, okay. Also, funnily enough, when Gale meets your... When Gale as your companion meets Karlach, he says she's a bit rough around the edges, but I could be smooth enough for two. Yeah. There are some funny lines between the characters. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I have been playing BG3 when I'm not at work. I mean, to be honest, if I wasn't making videos on this game, I would have stopped playing it a long time ago. It's not usually my prerogative to stick with one game for this long. But now that I've got, like, a process set up for making videos... Like, I basically don't actually play the game. I just theorycraft. And then test, and then go from there. Alright.
What's next, I wonder?
Oh, we need to make sure she's decoupled.
Ever ready.
I mean, she's attached to Shadowheart, which is annoying. Which means she's gonna follow, and I pray she doesn't. Oh, don't trigger the thingy. Jaheira, no. Bad. I'm gonna have to be really quick here because Jaheira's gonna want to walk back to Shadowheart, so I have to be really quick. A catalog with 2 whole classes, not 2 whole builds, nice. Yep, it's a form that all Baalspawn can take eventually obtain if they have enough favor with Baal. BG2 is all about a mad wizard trying to figure out how to harness the Slayer's power for himself. Yeah, it's definitely like a legacy thing throughout the series. No, go back to Shadowheart, please. Thank you. I'm gonna jump up here. And then we're just gonna be here. Again, I love stealthy Slayer. It's just so funny to me. Like the way it like twitches, like it's like, oh, did they see me? I never knew you could sneak up to Kefric. Oh yeah. This is how I did this on my first Tactician playthrough. And this is how I would do it on Honor mode. Just skip all the encounters. Yeah. You can absolutely stealth up to Kefric. Damn, these guards have got to be blind. I know, right? And there we go. We successfully snuck past. And we can just kind of head up. The only thing we do have to do is up here. Like, this is like the only kind of mandatory encounter that you have to do, unfortunately. Hey, I bet you weren't expecting to see this turn the corner. Slayer first. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Kill 1. Thank you. And then we can... I think we can do this? I'm not... No, we can't, unfortunately. Oh, I think I have enough range to hit this. No, I don't. Okay. It would be like a FNAF jump scare. Yeah, a bit. Like, it's like, oh, what a normal day at the office, and then the frickin' Slayer comes around the corner. All of a sudden. Let's put her into Panther mode, why not? And then bring you around the corner. The only problem is a lot of these characters don't have proper movement speed. Should really work on that, but hey up. Die. So the interesting thing about the Slayer form, right, and I think this is why a lot of people kind of have some issues with it when you're just kind of figuring out, is you're actually supposed to play the Slayer kind of like a MMO character. And it's a weird thing to say, right? But you know how MMO characters, like, for example, Final Fantasy XIV is the only real MMO that I've played, so it's the only one I can draw this point from. Basically, the whole deal with it is, like, you're supposed to use skills in a certain order to make them more powerful. So, like, you're supposed to use this skill first, then this one, and that's how you get the most amount of power out of it. Also, one of the really important skills for Slayer, for some inexplicable reason, is hidden behind a quest. Like, if you read... There's, like, a book you get about the Slayer if you save Volo in Act 3, which gives you, like, this, like, another Slayer power. Like, it's weird.
What have you done?
Imagine being a normal god and seeing the avatar of the god of Myrna himself turn around the corner casually. Yeah, exactly. Also, I like how because I'm the Slayer, other characters are having to take over. A rotation? Yeah, you have to play it in like a rotation. Which is strange, but it is how the Slayer works.
This far, you've stripped your enemy of his advantage. Why would you show mercy now?
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. I kind of want to skip the first half of the Merkel fight. But I don't think I can with Lae'zel being the leader here. I'm going to keep using Inspiration and hope I get a crit, but I don't think it's going to happen. Come on. Give me a crit. Be kind to me. Nah. Yeah, yeah, so if you, so it's the book called Regarding the Slayer. And it's just occurred to me that we didn't actually save Volo in Act 1, so hopefully he still shows up in Act 3 so we can save him there. I'm pretty sure he does, in which case then we can get, like, the full Slayer power. But yeah, apparently... Because it's weird, because, like, if you're doing an evil run, you wouldn't normally save Volo in that instance, but if you do, you read the book he gives you, and it, like, yeah, it just gives you more power, basically. Kind of strange. Oh, I could bite this person, actually. Nom. There we go. Probably have to dash somewhere with Lae'zel. Go over here.
Taking position.
This is the easy part.
Take Chihiro over here.
Pin down just yet.
Cool. It's crazy that Omni-Man and Kefik share the same VA. I mean, you gotta put some respect on his name. The great J.K. Simmons. You know, J. Jonah Jameson. A bunch of other stuff. The music teacher from Whiplash, whose name is escaping me and I feel ashamed. Put some respect on his name. J.K. Simmons, a legendary actor. And also amazing voice actor, apparently. Yeah. Oh, see you, Sin. Thanks for having it. Thanks for coming. This stream is running a bit over time. I might have to call it soon. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to get all the way to Act 3 in a single stream. But But like I say, I've gotten far enough that I can finish the build off stream, so we'll be fine. Yeah, because what you're supposed to do, right, is you're supposed to use Let the Slaughter Begin to make targets, mark targets as being dazed, and then gain a +1 bonus. And then the other abilities you have, like if the target is dazed, the attack will be a critical hit. Like, that's how you're supposed to use Slayer. So what we do is Let the Slaughter Begin. And then multi-attack. And have all of them miss, because, of course. But see, that single attack did 26. That's not too bad. I want those pictures of Astarion. He's a menace. Not gonna lie, I miss Tim Curry. Tim Curry's not dead, is he? Did I miss that piece of news? Am I stupid? Before I go, J.K. Simmons was also Cave Johnson in the Portal games. Yes, and he was amazing there as well. His voice lines were used like for memes for like time immemorial. Alright, Kefric. Goodbye!
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
Oh. Right. Right, Lae'zel, time to kill. 1. 2. 3. Can I get a 4? Can you get a 4? Nice. Great Weapon Master is a hell of a drug. Okay. I'm gonna walk into the middle of you guys. Spirit Guardians to kill you both. And we're good. Right, let's keep going. He's not dead, but just kind of crippled and wheelchair bound. Oh no! What a shame for such a genuinely cool man. Wouldn't wish that fate upon anyone. Poor guy. It's like Bruce Willis. He's dealing with like dementia and stuff right now, isn't he? Awful. No, I love Tim Curry. Alright, I really have to go this time. Yeah, see you, Sin. Thanks for coming. He had a major stroke. Oh, God.
You cannot use that right now.
The sunset can't come quickly enough.
The hole yawns back at you.
Huh. No, that's awful. I didn't think he was dead, but to hear that happened to him is such a shame. Honestly. Yeah, look, the Slayer has a strength of 25. That's kind of nuts. Alright, where do we go from here?
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source.
I think I hit Astarion when I did that. Whoops.
That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Have you tried Solo Assassin Pure? I got to the start of Act 3 before wiping as a Great Weapon Master Assassin. I've never done a solo playthrough of this game, no. The thing is, like, I just don't have... Like, you have to understand, I don't have the time to, like, do things anymore. Like, especially dedicating time to a game like this, which is, like, a long investment most of the time. Like, if I'm going to have time to sit down and play games, I want to play new games. Like, between YouTube, full-time job, and also being social on the weekends, like obviously I play like tabletop and such like that. And I'm also working on other video projects right now. I'm going to finish that big video project that I've been working on this weekend, hopefully, or at least sometime so it can be out for next weekend. I don't play games enough anymore, man. I'm always tired. Sorry, I hate being a downer, but like, I'd love to try a solo run, but I just don't have the time. Damn hobo giving this to I am an adult talk. Dex, aren't you like 17? Is your charisma affected by the Slayer form? Yep. Yeah, it goes into... Yeah, basically all of our stats are affected. It's like Wild Shape in that regard. We do have Necrotic and Fire Resistance, though, because, again, Slayer keeps the racial passives. So technically, if you are a Halfling Slayer, you could get, like, Halfling Luck. But here's what we get. We still get to keep Dark One's Blessing, I think, which is cool. Yeah, we get a few things. Yeah, Slayer's improved extra attack, meaning that we get two more attacks, stuff like that. Jeebus, his stroke was in 2012. I was literally 8 years old. How have I not known? Damn. I am, and I'm scared of my birthday. Why are you scared of your birthday? Because you're going to be an adult now? They're just not allowed to use the door, apparently.
No longer a... We found it.
Enter. Okay, bye. See you later, Sin. I tend to forget I'm 28. Not very daijobu. I am 20. I will be 25 soon. In case you guys are curious. I was one of the very last 90s kids. Damn, we really are the same person, Dex. Practically just theory crafting 80% of the time. Yeah. Like I said before, Baldur's... Damn, that's young. I'm not that young. Surely.
There you are, as predicted. But perhaps you hope to learn. I will kill you now.
Cool. I wish there was this, like a special kill animation when the Slayer kills someone significant. Yeah, that would be cool. Right, can I reach you? No, I do want to though. So let's dash. Keep guessing. Then we're going to bite you. Can't target undead. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. Right, well. Dead. Jesus Christ, Astarion. I guess this is Explorer mode, but still, damn. I feel older the more people I interact with on the server. Oh no, sorry. That's the thing. One of the interesting things I learned about people watching... Oh. Yeah, I kind of forgot Kefric. Sorry. Yeah, one of the things that was interesting when I started building my channel is the amount of people in this community who are kind of like older. I think like some of the oldest people I heard from were like in their like 60s or 70s, which I think is really cool. They're like role-playing games appeal to such a wide demographic. Like my parents aren't that old and they can't even comprehend video games like at all, really. I think it's cool. That's what happens to her. She turns into a zombie. Yeah, that's kind of cool. She's dead. She's dead again, though. Mokul versus Bull. Let's see who has the stronger chosen. Yeah. And unfortunately, I have to get Isabel gone first, but I think the Slayer can easily keep Kefric at bay for now. I mean, this isn't going to do anything, but who cares? I just want to wail on him a bit, because it's funny.
Isabel!
Oh, he's not happy. Holy crap! That was a lot of damage. You're 49? Oh, cool. 26 here. Almost 40 here. Server grandparents? I don't think there's anybody on the Discord server who's that age, but I've had YouTube comments before. They were alive when, like, D&D 1E released. Well, yeah. I mean, I think it's cool. Like, I love the fact that, like, so many different people from all over come together. All ages, demographics, you know, origins, I suppose. Like, people from all over the world watch the channel and come to these streams. Like, it's so cool. I love it so much. I'm so glad that I was able to make this small little place on the internet where all these people can get together. You're 20, Ilya? No, not bad. 19 here, 20 soon, though? No way, surely not. 16? Ah, cool.
Stay focused.
Right, well, now it's time to go ham, so let's do that. I think the Dirge needs a heal. In fact, we can use heal. 72 HP, and we're back, baby. 14? Really? Wow. What do you mean, surely not? Because, Sin, your voice is, like, deeper than mine. Right, let's sort of begin. And then multi-attack. Well, time to get in my ass whipped. Youngling over here. Dan's the youngest currently. Interesting. Please note that despite the presence of minors, I will not be censoring myself. Fuck. Dude, for real, throws me in the Johnny game every time. Wait, why is Night Song attack? Oh, she's dominated. Whoops, I didn't even notice that. I'm like, why is she attacking us? Perhaps she was pissed about Isabel. Kefrik's really pissed off. Bunch of youngins in the house. It's fine. I don't mind. Will you ever do a stream where you play multiplayer with us? For the longest time, I've had this idea of, like, getting, like, a bunch of people in the server to install the, like, expanded party limit mod and get, like, 8, because I think that allows up to 8 people in multiplayer, and just get all of you, like, get a bunch of people in here. And just do, like, a massive chaotic playthrough. I think that could be really fun. I just haven't gotten around to, like, organizing for that yet. that could be cool, though.
What a fool.
I forget this game is multiplayer all the time, yeah. I would be so down. Yeah, I think it would be a really, really fun time. Just get, like, 8 or so people in here. I would like to see a D&D game live stream. Yeah, I mean, I could do a live play thing as well. Tabletop. I'd love to do something like that. Well, that's literally the only mod that works on my game. I would be down. Yeah, that could be cool. Also, probably the mod for increasing the HP of enemies. Maybe. God, I hope PS5 gets mod support back then. Yeah, because there'll be crossplay coming soon. They've said that there will be. Yeah, I'd love to do, like, multiplayer events for games as live streams. I think it would be really fun. Is she still dominated? Okay. Alright, we're just gonna kill this guy real quick. Let's Spirit Guardians. I always forget that there's just a Mind Flayer here in this encounter. It feels so out of place for some reason. Even though this is a Mind Flayer colony, it just feels weird in this fight. Alright, we can't heal. Kill the Mind Flayer. Oh yeah, because it's the Mind Flayer that's dominating. Oh well, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Again, this is the consequences of me not paying attention to the game because I'm trying to read chat. I'll always make that excuse. Alright, let's do it. Okay.
One life to my life. Sustain me,
Uh-oh. Alright. Mind Flayer's my next target. What kind of paladin is she? She's a Vengeance Paladin? Sword of the Moon Maiden. Level 8 Aasimar. God, I wish Aasimar was a non-modded playable race in this game. That goes so hard. I'm guessing, yeah, Abjure enemies from Vengeance Paladin, so I'm guessing that's what she is. Makes sense. Not gonna lie, anytime I see a Mind Flayer, they're priority number 1. Yeah. An 8-player game where everyone plays at least a half caster and has 1 level of Wild Magic Source. Yes! That would be so good. That would be so good. That would be such a fun game. Maybe we could also install the mod that adds, like, the full Wild Magic, table as well. Just have a full, like, chaos stream. That'd be so funny. Playing as an Aasimar would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, she used Abjure enemy, so she's definitely a Vengeance Paladin. Or at least has aspects of one. Anyway, Kefrik's dead. Woohoo! We did it. We did it. Which means Act 3 is right around the corner. We did it, guys.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Fine.
No one stopped me yet. What's inside?
Wild magic, more like wild tragic here.
The picture comes together.
This is... I'm still surprised the game randomized such a good-looking Guardian.
If the crown can do that, Ketheric was a follower. I dare not imagine.
impressive stealth to lay claim to.
Hit the supply pack. Right, time to leave. Soul Knife Rogue, yeah. Let wild magic trigger on all spells. I live for chaos. Well, we're waiting for the chaos stream now. Tell you what, if a bunch of you want to get together in the Discord and like because unfortunately the limit would be 8 people, myself and 7 others, and I don't like the idea of leaving people out. But unless the mod allows for more people in multiplayer somehow, so you guys will have to kind of decide who wants to actually. Like, who wants to actually be available to do that. So obviously you'll need to be able to play your PC, and you'll need to know how to do mods in order for it to work. So if you guys want to jump over to the Discord and like figure out who wants to do that sort of thing and when people can do it, we can figure out a stream date for that. If you guys want to do that, I'd be more than happy. That sounds like a hell of a fun stream. Where am I going? This isn't the right way. Well, I'm out. Well, yeah, unfortunately, that is the problem. Same curse of a console player. Also, doesn't Nexus do all the work for you? BG3 is a bit different. I don't like the Nexus mod manager. I think it's crap, honestly. So I use the BG3 mod manager, which was actually made by the community.
Once we start down that road.
And I think it works way better. So as long as you can get your game running with the party limit expanded mod, it should be good. And that should be, and again, I might make like a mod list of mods if we might use a couple more. Like I say, maybe the wild magic mod if we want to have like a full chaos stream and just have some fun with it. But yeah, if people want to go into the Discord and organize who would be available for that and when, and we could pick a stream date, either a Saturday or a Sunday sometime in the future. And we'll go from there. Who do I have to speak to? Is it Aelin? Probably Aelin, right? I'm not good with mods yet, but I'll definitely join the Discord. Yes, please do. It's not just talking about me. People come up with builds there. People do all sorts. We have a lot of fun.
What's up for discussion?
I'll probably go 6-1-3-2 Wild Magic Berserker Spore Wizard. Oh, dude, I'd probably play like the Wild Magic Sork, Wild Magic freaking Barbarian combo or something dumb like that.
When you feel Shadowheart's mod, your mind joins with Shadowheart.
My parents.
You have been forewarned. See the.
There you go. Selena Spear of Knights. I think we can rest now. Now I'm losing frames? Come on. It might be because... Yeah, I've got a few dropped frames from the stream, but it's only like 0.1% of the whole stream. So it could be on my side. I have absolutely no idea. Right, and then we leave camp. We also get a bit silly in the Discord. Yes, EP.
The path ahead.
Especially in regards to your recent exploits.
Sight of the land you leave behind does nothing.
Yeah, we would have to have a mod on the load order list to all be able to join the game. Yeah, and I would provide that for you guys. I still need to test the 9-3 Spore Barb fully. Yeah, because you need so many levels in Spores to make it worthwhile in a lot of cases. It's probably rural British Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm lucky that I have decent enough Wi-Fi to stream. Including you getting the bonk, yeah. For the record, that was so strange, because it was like, oh, you know what? Like, I've been summoned, and I was already, like, recording something, so I had, like, OBS open, so I was just like, I'm just gonna record this, like, 3-second clip with, like, the soundboard that I have in my own private Discord server. Because, yes, there is I have a private Discord server that I made for my friends, like, fucking years ago, that we use for tabletop and such. And that was one of the sound effects from there that we just have made up. So we're in Act 3 right now. We're literally just starting.
Sergeant.
No.
Yeah.
Forgive. Perhaps get back to your
duty. Your
control your need.
Yeah, it was literally a spur of the moment thing, but I had fun with it.
Beyond the.
Right. And with that, we have the Slayer form. We're at Dark Urge. We're in Act 3. I'm hurt. I thought we were friends. I mean, I might... Well, I'll send you a link in a minute. You can join in. I'll have to make sure it's good. The thing is, it's like, because it's like a really like personal thing for myself and the other, and like my other like IRL friends. I'll have to ask them if it's cool for you to join Sim, but I can get you in. I mean, Dawson already likes you, so I'm pretty sure it's a surefire thing, so don't worry about it too much. Is there a changeling race mod? I think so, yeah. Because Orin technically is already in the game, so there's not actually that much you have to change. So what's next, Hobo? To be honest, ending the stream in a minute. To be honest, like, yeah, all I'll have to do now for the video is play through this last little section, get into Act 3, make the build properly, test the build, and then make the video. I won't be able to do that now, though, I think, because I think I am going to have to end stream in a minute. Just because this has gone on a bit longer than I thought it would. I honestly wasn't sure we were going to make it to anywhere close to Act 3, but we actually did, which is nice. A barbarian is a good multi-class? Yes, you put barbarian in your barbarian to get more barbarian. That's how it works. Now listen guys, this is how you make new friends, by forcing yourself into a friend group with emotional blackmail. Well no, I've already invited you to stuff, so I think it counts. Like I say, I'll ask the others and see if they're cool with it. Unfortunately, like most of my friends are on holiday right now. They went to Cuba, so I'll have to wait till they get back. But yeah, I think this will be pretty much time to end stream, I guess. I mean, we've gone way over my usual time anyway. I usually stop around 5-ish. So I will have to. Holy crap! I just refreshed YouTube on my phone, and there's a lot of people have subscribed today. That's crazy. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, I've just bonked my mic as well. Professional quality streamer, everyone. But yeah, I think I am going to have to end the stream now, but we got really, really far, which is honestly super impressive. And I'm quite happy about it. So yeah, expect a Dark Urge build. Probably, I will say it's probably going to be the Wednesday build. I might do something a bit quicker and simpler for Monday and have this build be the Wednesday build, just because I'm going to be a bit busy tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. It might be Monday's build. I'm not entirely sure yet. Fighter, John Longsword. And click like, people. Nah, that's the thing, right? And I'll go on this little tangent before I sign off. I don't do any of the YouTube stuff, right? Like, I don't say like and subscribe and do all of this and do all of that. And like, I don't know, I feel weird doing it, so I just don't. I feel like that's like, kind of like not doing that. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. But yeah, anyways. You just said it, though? What? That is a technicality. Okay? Although, I do want to test out, because there's a thing, right? Because now if you say like and subscribe in the video, the buttons glow on the player. And I kind of want to see that. Smite the like button. Your content is good, promote yourself. I don't want to be promoted, though. Because again, the one thing I don't want to happen is this channel gets too big for me to manage. I've said that before. In fact, in older videos, I said if this channel ever reaches 10,000 subscribers, I'd probably shut the whole thing down out of panic. Which is not going to happen now. But I don't feel the need to promote myself. Because I do this for fun. And I'm still enjoying myself. I mean, this stream today has been a ton of fun. I love chatting with you guys. It's just, yeah. Just gotta make sure I keep a good balance, right? Reverse psychology. Leave a dislike, a negative comment, unsubscribe, and unclick the bell icon. Yeah, I know what you mean. But no, I don't do the YouTube stuff. Even for this, like, big video that I'm making, I don't even have it there. That's all. Wild Magic Barb, I cast fists on the subscribe button. What was it? I think it was in one of my first live streams. Which was the Blue Mage live stream. Where it was like, can we use fist as a spell? And it's like, no, we can't use fist as a spell. Become the anti-YouTuber. I shall become the first YouTuber to have a negative amount of subscribers. But yeah, no. I I think I am going to have to end stream now, unfortunately, but I really, really did enjoy this one. It was a lot of fun. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, whatever that means. That's just a Twitcher, though. That's the other thing. I did attempt to stream on Twitch before, long time ago. But I don't like Twitch that much as a platform, and it didn't make sense for me to be like, okay, hey, everyone on YouTube, I'm going to stream on Twitch. Like, it doesn't make sense. Well, my audience is here, so I think it makes sense just to stay here. Imagine if there was a Wild Magic Barbarian spell that was basically just Magic Missile, but it's scaled off of unarmed strikes. Oh, dude. That'd be amazing. But anyway, I could get stuck here in like a talking to people loop forever because I love talking to you guys, but I have to go. I have pushed the limits of what is possible for today's stream. I will probably, you know what, I might actually see if I can record that video tonight and just get it done with and then just have tomorrow off. Yeah, that might be what I do. Okay, I'm going to pop off now. Damn, don't tell Reg you said that. What? Okay, so I don't like Twitch as a platform, right? To actually stream on. But I don't mind going to Twitch to, like, watch Red or Chaos or some of our other, like, streamer friends. You know what I mean? In fact, actually, before I go, let me see if anyone is streaming, and I'll send you guys over there if you don't mind me doing this kind of thing. I don't know if Red is streaming today, because I think they're a bit busy at the moment, but Chaos is streaming, so I'm going to send you guys over to Chaos, who is Red's friend and someone who I've played with a few times, so it's one of our streamer friends. So I'm going to send you over to Chaos, if that's okay. Yeah, we're going to do a raid. I'm going to do a raid. Yeah, head on over to Chaos for me and tell him that I sent you. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Really great seeing you guys all again. Thank you to all the people who came out. Goodbye.